left-hander Jake Bennett hit a bomb last night. Our Verizon reliable performance. His career at Fenway, 46 games, 326 average, 9 home runs. That was his 300th last night. And a 949 OPS. He kind of likes it here.
Yeah, and that 300th home run went 438 feet. It's a guy that came into this game yesterday hitting 208. But when you see these sort of numbers, like, you just throw it out. Like, George Springer always shows up against you, as does Vlad, as does a lot of guys. Wake up. So forget about what he's hitting. He's still a threat.
What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? Good to see y'all.
Jr. batting out of the 2 spot and down in the 9 hole. Probably.
What's up, Milner Music? How you doing, man?
The shortstop Jimenez maybe hitting.
I am having a good day. You guys having a good day? Appreciate y'all tuning in.
Red Sox starting pitchers presented by Toyota.
I'm super. Thanks for asking.
Making his 4th start of the year, coming off
Not
an
too
outing
shabby.
against Tampa Bay where
Groovy day.
Gave up 4.
Yeah, didn't someone say Austin Powers 4 got announced or some shit? Like Austin Powers 4 is being worked on?
About 92, 93. I want to see more of this curve.
Oh, behave. Better.
Your umpires for tonight's game presented by M&T Bank. And behind the plate, Scott Barry, Manny Gonzalez at first.
Shout Shrek 5. Shout the fuck out. What's up, gamers? Good to see y'all. I had to pry myself away from A Link Between Worlds for the Nintendo 3DS to come call this game. Because I felt like replaying it. It's my favorite Legend of Zelda game. And, you know, I beat the first portion of the game, got all 3 of the pendants, got the Master Sword. And I love that game, man. Still holds up. Such a fun fucking game. Need Bennett to pitch well. Well, he probably won't. Come for the Sox commentary, stay for the musical performance, for sure. Pitch, middle. That's a fastball taken for a strike for George Springer. The count is 0-1. The game got delayed because of fucking, like, they were doing, like, a pregame ceremony, and it took forever. Watch some of your Sox clips when they were fun, and boy, this shit blows hard dong. You're not wrong, brother. I will say, man, like, the stream is a lot more fun when they're winning. You know, in general, because I'm just in a much better mood. Sadly, like, too many of these games when they're losing, like, we just kind of get into a state of apathy. 1-1 and swung on, fouled off, count 1-2.
Yeah, and the state of this team, too, it's like that man there hasn't got going. He's got 3 home runs. You know, 27 RBIs. He's playing every day. Springer's been in and out, having a down year. So there's Kirk just got back into this lineup.
1-2 pitch.
1-2 pitch. Swung on, fouls one back.
For Barger, too. So there's
so many people
hovering,
have the problem.
trying to be whole again.
I'm not interested in the problem.
Back recently after the fractured thumb.
How could somebody have so many problems?
You know he can be an absolute monster. He's going to have an incredible month.
1-2, lone outside, misses for a ball. And did he check his swing? They say no, he did not. Strikes out number 1. Beautiful.
Bennett gets his first one.
Bennett's got a good changeup. Getting 31.
Why don't you talk to your analysts? Isn't that what they're paid for? Shout out to the Talking Heads. Talking Heads are fire. George Springer is fucking pissed. God damn, he's screaming fuck. Grounded, first base side, scooped up by Wilson. Underhands to first. Out number 2. I pray the Patriot season isn't this woeful. Everyone would have to be injured for the Patriot season to be a quarter as bad as this fucking Red Sox season, bro. Like, this is the worst Red Sox season of my lifetime to this point. Hopefully, you know, David Byrne is from Scotland. Hell yeah. I forgot what I was going to say.
Let him heat up when he leaves.
But yeah, 77, probably my favorite Talking Heads album. Pitch above the zone. Borderline, at least. They called it a strike, count 0-1. It's very close. It's between 77 and Remain in Light. Yeah, qu'est-ce que c'est? Exactly. Psycho Killer, obviously amazing track. Don't know if it's my favorite off that album there, though. It's up there. Don't Worry About the Government, that's up there as well. You know, First Week, Last Week. That's an amazing song. Love that one. 1-1, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Gets the changeup right by him. Count 1-2. While we know by, I have made the first week. First week.
Went about his business in the cage, his ground balls.
1-2. Way above the zone. Misses for a ball. Count evens up here 2-2. Yeah. Is this worse than 23-24 Patriots? The Gerard Mayo Patriots? No, if they're on the list. I'm trying to remember like what year they are. 2-2, swung on, lifted foul. Yeah, 24 Patriots are like the worst team I've ever seen in any sport. That Gerard Mayo is the biggest terrorist of head coach I've ever seen. I don't really watch trailers, Josh. I'm going to keep it a stack. I'm going to watch the Spider-Man movie. I love Tom Holland. I like Spider-Man. I really enjoyed his Spider-Man trilogy. Like, I'm going to watch Brand New Day, straight up. I like the Talking Head song they used at the beginning of Clerks 2. What is the Talking Head song they used at the beginning of Clerks 2? 1 second. Could be so many of them. 2-2, swung on, lifted foul. Nothing but flowers. I've never seen any of the Clerks movies. Maybe I'll have to watch them one of these days. Just one of those days. I'm basically hate watching the Sox at this point. It's not invalid, you know. You're not wrong per se. 2-2, swung on. That is skied by Okamoto to left field. Left fielder settles under it, makes the catch, out number 3. Bottom of the inning, here we go, 0-0 ball game. LFG. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to tweet that I'm fucking live. That's what real people do. Oh, I already did do that. I'm stupid. No, wait, that's yesterday's tweet. Today's the 17th. Dumbass. Like, hold on a dang second. This game will for sure be better than yesterday's.
Turn the game around. Google Cloud AI crunched the numbers and found that 71% of the biggest comebacks came after the rally cap caught on, with rallying teams having, on average, just a 3% chance of winning. But since the cap was doubled, probable comebacks per season just happened to double. Talk about turning baseball on its head. Catch the game like never before with Google Cloud AI.
There are some people for whom good enough is never good enough. They ruffle feathers, push boundaries. They are high performers, and high performers choose Sage.
Good shit. Was it 100 degrees today in Iowa like it was in Kansas, Hog? No, it was actually pretty fucking nice out, honestly. Like high 70s, I'd say. Maybe a little lower, or maybe a little higher. How hot is it right now? Yeah, 76 degrees right now where I'm at. I'd say it was like probably high 70s earlier today. Pretty nice out. You think Mookie being generational is what convinced Sox fans to think prospects like Roman and Town are the future Mike Trouts? No, I think, like, you know, a bunch of prospect analysts looking at them and saying these guys are extremely good probably did that. Like Christian Campbell, like he got like someone in fucking the minor leagues of scouts said he was the best prospect that he'd ever scouted. I remember all the stories hyping him up. Swass alert. Massive. Mario leading off. Sometimes prospects just don't work out, sadly. And Campbell appears to be trending that way. I think his OPS is like 630 in AAA now, which is very sad and a bummer. Mookie being generational made owner think they should just draft another one. Maybe. I think what's more likely is that John Henry didn't want to pay him $350 million, and there wasn't really much thought beyond that. They rushed Campbell. I think they thought Campbell was ready. I think like that he demolished every stage of the minors. And to be honest, like if you can't recover from failure, then you're not going to be a great big leaguer. Like, you know, like great players fail, you know, face adversity and then overcome it. 2-0 is the count. Pitch. It's one of the things that annoys me the most in the NFL discourse. Like when people are like, the Patriots failed Mac Jones. No, Mac Jones is just a bad quarterback, dude. He's bad. That is not a franchise quarterback. Like, yeah, like he was in a very bad situation. Drake May was in a equally as bad, if not worse, situation his rookie year and played statistically a league average quarterback, which was, it showed just how talented he was. It's like he had that worthless Patriots team and he put up league average numbers. Where Mac Jones got that situation and he crumbled because he's, you know, a pussy and he sucks and he has no talent. You know, he doesn't have the mentality to push through adversity. For every Pedroia, there's a Kevin Romine. Real. Blake Swihart was supposed to be it. Probably Bob Nightingale saying that shit about Christian Campbell. Who knows? Could be anyone. 3-2, Mickey Gasper takes a walk. It's ball 4. So that's nice. That's good to see.
Check out the defense. Okamoto will be at third base with Jimenez and Clement up the middle. Vlad Jr. at first. The outfield left to right. Schneider, Straw, and Sanchez with Alejandro Kirk doing the catcher. Well, that's why he's leading off. Give that quality at bat right out of the gate.
Send Mario for real. Yeah, get him running. Let him go, man. I bet he runs like a gazelle. Pitch. Yeah, Mickey Gasper back from tearing his foreskin. Exactly. So Don Rafaela stands in. First pitch was taken for strike count 0-1. Campbell was Baseball America Minor Leaguer of the Year and can't turn on an inside heater. Yeah. Sadly, that is the case. He got to the big leagues and there were holes in his swing that sadly could not be rectified. So they brought him back to the minors like, hey, you need to like fundamentally change the way you swing a bat. And he did, and it appears to have broken him. It appears like it just ain't fucking working. I heard torn foreskin. We talking about Roman? Nah. His foreskin is impenetrable. It's the most impenetrable foreskin in the game. They tried to circumcise it, and like the circumcision tongs broke. One away, runner over at first.
Just over the 70-game mark.
One away, pitch taken for a strike outside edge, count 0-1.
Can't get him out of the lineup. No, and you know the day off on Thursday.
Just weekends, eh? Maybe.
Kind of easy to keep him in there. There's a stretch now.
For Tor's ring finger and such.
The tough part is you get Nate Eaton out there, right, versus a lefty.
Moyle. Crazy. Howdy, Hog. How we doing tonight? I'm doing good. How are you doing, brother?
Hit 380 against lefties.
Wasn't prepared for my diet soda to be that bubbly. Almost fucking bubbled over and spilled on my bed. 0-1 pitch. Swung on a miss. Blows it right by Willier. The count now is 0-2.
That way you get him in there and Eaton in there at the same game against a lefty. Kind of treat that as getting off his feet maybe a couple of times.
But yeah, you know, I'm enjoying my day. Doing my best every day to let the Red Sox not ruin my existence. 0-2 is the count. Pitch swung on, lifted to center field. Center fielder's there, makes a catch. Out number 2. Whee! Let's go. What was your meal for the day? I got a medium Domino's pizza. A pepperoni pizza from Domino's with some feta cheese. Good so far. Sox ain't losing yet. Hell yeah. Sox are Bing chilling, guys. Let's go. So much for sending Mark. I think it was a joke, man. He's not that fast. Pitch. Swung on, fouled off. It was uppercutted by Wilson Contreras. Count 0-1.
Tough night last night. He struck out 4 times.
All right. 0-1 is the count here.
2 down and the 0-1.
Pitch. High middle taken for a strike. Count 0-2.
Last night, Contreras struck out in the first, but continues to do damage in the first inning. 333 batting average. OPS over 125. He's got 4 of his 16 home runs here in this first inning.
0-2 in the dirt. Spiked it. Count now 1-2. The runner goes back. Whitey Herzog type baseball.
The
I've been meaning to ask for over a year. I'm probably just old, but what is Bing chilling? Oh, here, I got you, brother. 1 second. It is a John Cena commercial that he did for a Chinese ice cream company. 1 second. I will play the audio for you because it makes me very happy. I love this video so fucking much. Holy fuck, that is so loud.
中国现在我有冰淇淋，我很喜欢冰淇淋，但是速度与激情中比冰淇淋速度与激情，速度与激情中我最喜欢，所以现在是因为时间，准备1、2、3，2个礼拜以后。
Steal everything offensive. No, he's literally speaking Chinese. Apparently the Chinese word for ice cream is Bing chilling. Or at least that's the brand of the ice cream he's using. Shout out to Bing chilling. That shit makes me happy. Gasper's more of a Luigi. That's a million times better than I expected. You gotta love Bing chilling, though. Like, listen, it makes me very happy. 0-2 or 2-2 is the count. Runner over on first, and I'm Chinese. Hell yeah, let's go. Shout out to the Chinese. Hashtag we love the Chinese. Shout out to Mao Zedong. Am I right, fellas? 2-2 is the count. Fisher looks in, and here is the pitch for Contreras. Above the zone, good take. Count now 3-2. John Cena is a very good actor, in my opinion. I agree. Probably the best wrestler turned actor, honestly. It's him or Dave Bautista. Loved him in Peacemaker, especially like in the Suicide Squad movie. Very good. Fan of Chinese food. Jolly good. Hell yeah. Jolly good show. 3-2. Walked him. So good take. Ball 4 for Wilson. We have runners at first and second for Jarren Duran. And surely the Boston Red Sox are going to get a run here because this is all that happens all the time.
What you're looking for right here, as you mentioned last night, you had the bases loaded, an opportunity to kind of put a couple up, get a lead, kind of feel good about yourself, get aggressive on the bases.
All right, so two-way runners at first and second. Pitch swung on, grounded. First baseman has it. Vlad throws to second, out number 3. Unsurprising, very, very unsurprising. To the second we go. It's a 0-0 ball game. We continue forward. Yeah! What are you guys been up to? Fa? That's a good point. This is a good point. Where's my fa button? There we go. Way to go, Duran. Way to go. You better run for your life if you can, little girl.
During the Ram Make This the Summer events, purchase and get 2.9%
I'll catch you
financing for
with another man. That's the end, little girl. Craziest thing about that song to me is that John Lennon wrote it, which, you know, doesn't put it in the greatest context of all time. It is a very catchy track, though. You know what one of my favorite Beatles songs is of all time? It's Getting Better. I love Getting Better. The funniest thing to me, though, is just like that 1960s, like, you know, let me sing about something that's like a common experience of the era. Where John Lennon's like, you know, I used to be cruel to my woman. I beat her and kept her from all the things that she loved. Man, I was mean, but I'm changing my scene. And I'm doing the best that I can. Do you like apples? I mean, yeah, I'm sure I like apples just as much as the next guy. Gotta admit, it's getting better. It's getting better all the time. Can't get no worse. Playing some Overwatch and have Hog on the speaker. Hell yeah, appreciate you, JB.
That's also me.
Better
Free returns, free exchanges.
since you've been mine.
How much more is that?
Oh, it's all included at Warby Parker.
Gomez does a great cover of Getting Better.
$5.
Oh.
Getting so much better all the time. How about these apples? I got a number. Good for you, kid. Good for you. Shout out to Achieving Happiness. Jarren, the inning ends here unless it's garbage time, Duran. Exactly. Good take. This is a good take.
Surfside second inning still scoreless here between the
Behind
Red Sox and Blue Jays as FIFA World Cup fever continues to sweep our.
All right, first pitch way above the zone. Misses for a ball. Count 1-0.
Been a familiar tandem, having worked extensively together during their run with the Woo Sox, but Gasper, he has really created an opportunity for himself, being the starting catcher for the 6th time this month for the Red Sox.
1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Count evens up here 1-1.
Because it's a chess match back there. Reading swings, you're into every pitch, and you have to lead and carry the team on the defensive side of the ball.
Nice flag. Shout out to having a good flag.
He loves being behind the plate, and he's continued to get a lot of the opportunities back there.
At least take a pitch before you fucking swing. You don't know what he's going to throw. Hell yeah. Love the vitriol. The anger in the chat today, fellas. Let it fester. Let the hate consume you. Do it. Let it flow through you.
There's no beer left in the city.
I don't know about you.
Show the guy in the Messi jersey. 1-2. Way outside. Not close for a ball. Count evens up here 2-2.
No Scotland, no party. Met a bunch again today.
They have literally drank several bars.
2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strikes him out. Out number 1. Beautiful.
He's had a couple of good ones here early on. He gets Kirk one away.
Oh, he's got a great changeup, and I mentioned that extension. So the first time you see him, 92 to 94 can sneak up on you, and you're like, okay, I got to get ready a little bit. And this changeup can keep you honest. What I want to see.
Let's fucking go, gamers. We're cooking. By the way, Deadly Pants. Thanks for the follow. 1 away pitch. Skies it backwards. It's a foul ball. The count is 0-1.
7 home runs. He's having a very good year, leading the American League in doubles with 20. Third in hits with 84. That's
You see a German guy that's here for the World Cup. That's everybody's like giving him things. Some casino owner told him that no trip to America would be complete without going to the casino. And he said he would fly him in his private jet. Crazy. Denley Pants? Definitely. That would be even better.
Bounce back into second. Good contact hitter. Really good player defensively, everything.
2-strike pitch.
0-2. Swung on and missed. Strikes him out. Out number 2. Beautiful.
Back-to-back Ks by Bennett.
96. It's kind of opening up some eyes. Elevated fastball. You don't see Clement strike out much. He's done 3 times now in the last 2 nights.
Chased it.
Bennett looking good for real.
Average is 92. Feeling it here tonight.
Sanchez, the right fielder. Batting stats presented by your local.
So I just saw on Twitter the founder of Driveline left the Sox to find somewhere else to work in baseball. Well, that's wonderful.
Bennett looking to go 1-2.
Surely the Red Sox will hit better then, because Driveline is the reason for all of their ills.
Boy, you were a busy bee before the game.
Keep Bennett or early. I mean, early's probably better. I'm not against trading either of them in the right package. I think Bennett has looked better since he's come back up from AAA. Like, he got unlucky during his last outing. I think his stuff looks better. 0-1 popped up, right field, shallow. Monasterio settles under it, makes a catch, out number 3. Bottom of the second, here we go. It's a 0-0 ball game. We continue forward. Need Springer 2 or more homers? Never.
Let kids rule with the $3.99 kids meal, or get the 8-piece for you.
Can your sunglasses go from this to this and this to this? Meet Warby Parker Sport. Ultra lightweight eyewear made in Italy.
He has a really dirty changeup. It's just nice that he's upped his velo since he's come back. He was sitting like 90 to 89. Like 89, 90 his last one. Now he's up to like 93, 94. Like, that'll play.
Performance eyewear. Shop Warby Parker Sport in stores and at warbyparker.com.
Honey? I have a friend with benefits.
What?
A friend with benefits.
Hey, Doug.
Shaq, Keel, O'Neal, is your friend with benefits?
Yeah, with the Credit One Bank X5 cards, you get 5% cash back rewards on gas, groceries, and internet.
Benefits.
We should have him sign something.
I'll sign the router. Wow. Don't sell us on the internet, Doug.
It's Derek.
Get the Credit One Bank Platinum X5 Visa Signature with 5% cash back rewards on everyday essentials. Credit One Bank for what's ahead.
Go ahead. Crank the volume. We got you. USPS has increased daily package processing capacity by 46% in the past 5 years. And with USPS Ground Advantage, your packages stay in our secure network, dock to door, nationwide. For full visibility, near real-time tracking, affordable pricing, for peace of mind. USPS Ground Advantage.
What's up, Hog? You're looking sexier than ever today. Hey, man, you know what? I appreciate you lying, because at least if you're lying to make me feel better, like, that's nice. It's a nice thing to do. How many fireworks you get for the 4th? I haven't picked up any. My dad usually goes fucking ham for the 4th of July, though. He loves loading up on fireworks. So he'll probably do the same thing. Pitch. Outside middle taken for a strike. Count 0-1.
How many ballparks in the last couple of weeks?
This is our 19th and 20th teams since June 5th. This is the second half.
0-1, lifted by Yoshida, left center field. Center fielder is there, makes a catch out number 1. Unfortunate.
Do not know about why you founded the Prostate Cancer Foundation. Can you tell us a little bit more about your story?
Well, it's just not my story. It's the story of all men. The idea was men didn't go to the doctor and get checked. You now have a simple blood test where you can get an early warning
All right.
of prostate cancer. And so, but most men didn't go to the doctor. So the idea was, quote, keep dad in the game here and come out to the ballpark, remind your dad, your grandfather, your uncle, your friend, your neighbor.
Thanks for the retweet, Unk Killers. I appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate you. So my good friend got the baseball bug from the World Series run last year and has been asking me so many questions from north of Toronto. Oh, yeah. Pitching change? Interesting. Hey, we got an interview. Prostate Cancer Foundation. Hell yeah.
That continues tonight. So today, 31 years later, there's 4 million men today in America living normal lives that have prostate cancer. We have 50.
So are the Jays just going bullpen game? Is that the deal, or is like Simeon Woods Richardson? Is he a starter and he just needs an opener? Fair enough. All right, we'll see. Well, if I know the Red Sox, we're probably going to lose. Like it's like, oh yeah, bullpen game. This should be easy, and then they're going to fuck it up because obviously.
The Red Sox with John Henry, and our champion was a man named Larry Lucchino. And when I look at this park, it's hard for me not to see his fingerprints on that green monster or that where they had the reality television show.
Sure, everywhere around here, and no doubt about it.
So I've had some.
He does suck, so he may be their version of Bayo.
And I don't know if
I buy it.
Your viewers tonight have ever tried to shag balls during batting practice in front of the green monster. But the problem is they keep coming at you. They're bouncing off the wall. They're coming in all directions. And I remember one of the coaches on the Red Sox said, "Who is that imbecile out there? He's going to get killed. Get him out of left field."
Well, you got to be careful. BP, those balls are coming in pretty hard.
Woods Richardson, the new pitcher here after the opener Fisher departs.
So, Mike, my father actually was diagnosed with prostate cancer about 25 years ago. When he was cancer-free, he got through it. So how has the treatment options changed over the last 30 years?
Well, 33 years ago, there weren't a lot of options. The number one surgery in America was a prostatectomy at that time. A lot of people got surgery maybe that shouldn't, and that it spread outside. Today we have minimally invasive surgery. You might only be in the hospital.
2-0 Hine outside, misses for a ball. Counting now 3-0.
Far less blood. But we've had 15 different therapies been created. So if it was advanced and it spread, you still have an
3-0 is the count. Here's the pitch. Outside, called strike. I mean, ICAV, he should ABS that. That's a free walk right there that you just pass on. Seems dumb.
We funded a lot of nutrition studies showing you that if you can change your microbiome, you might be able to slow the growth.
3-1, bottom of the zone. That's a called ball. Okay, well, we immediately get that one back, and they don't ABS it, so we'll take it, I guess.
What we know today, and by 2019, 25 years later, if you go to a research meeting, probably 20% of all the...
that's Michael Milliken, the junk bond king in the broadcast booth. Hell yeah, let's go. Shout Michael.
Not much different.
Shut up, Big Mike.
Other issues.
Pitch. Way inside. Misses for a ball. Count 1-0.
Significant. When I saw the Boston Pops playing the national anthem, I brought Tommy Lasorda with me for 17 years here.
What's up, Shooter McGavin? How you doing, man? 1-0 pitch. Way inside. Misses for a ball. Count 2-0.
Right in the middle of the choir, belting out, you know, the national anthem, etc.
That sounds like Tommy.
And he loved when the crowd would boom. Okay, he just loved that over the years. And he also hung out in the broadcaster's cafeteria up here a lot.
Yes, he did.
2-0 pitch. Outside corner. That's a strike.
Tommy certainly did.
Yeah, head drive line dork. He did leave. It's true. That means the Red Sox are going to be so much better, guys. Everyone knows that. Because driveline is the reason that Satan exists.
There's a new technology that's just come developed. We started 30 years ago, but uses PSMA, and this exists only on prostate cancer cells. So you can put a tracer in your body, and it only attaches to prostate cancer cells.
2-1 is the count here. Driveline got Satan, right? Hell yeah. Pitch, that's right down the middle, taken for a strike. Stolen base here from our boy. Let's go. IKF Izzy, the baller. What a gamer. Look at Izzy go, man. Look at him go.
So today, you put this in your body and you find out where it is. You can.
We need Roman Anthony to date Megan Thee Stallion. For real. She's got to be like a decade older than him at this point, right? 2-2 lifted by Monasterio, right field. Catch is made out number 2. IKF stays at second.
On a long throw into third and 2 down.
Meg is 31 years old, so she is 8 years older than Roman, I think. Maybe 9. I think he's at 22. Yeah, he's 22. Meg is 9 years older. Damn near a decade.
We started here in Boston and other cities in New York, but we finally figured out how to use it at the Peter McCullum in Melbourne. So we've been funding in 29 countries in the world, but there's a huge concentration here, as everyone knows, in the Boston area.
All right, two-way pitch swung on and lifted by Meyer, left field. Left fielder trying to charge in, dives, makes a catch, out number 3, because we can have nothing good in this world. Third inning, here we go, 0-0 ball game. Roman will hurt his hand trying to finger bang her. True. It might just fall off, bro. Roman couldn't handle all that ass. Maybe. Maybe. Many such cases.
I can tow what others won't. Power through anything. Depend on it for everything. And I can back it all up better than anybody. You can do anything this summer with a great deal at the Ram Make This the Summer sales event, because nothing stops Ram.
During the Ram Make This the Summer event, purchase and get 2.9% financing for 72 months, plus $5,000 total bonus cash allowance on select 2026 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab models in dealer stock.
Let's go. Did Fisher get hurt and that's why they replaced him? Maybe. You never know. We're chilling, boys. We're chilling. If you're new to the stream, drop a follow if you're enjoying yourself. Subscribe or gift a subscription. Helps me out a fuck ton. Tell all your friends we're streaming Sox games. Bing chilling. It's what we do. Vibes are vibing.
That's built to perform, but designed to be worn every day and everywhere. Combining high-tech features with classic frame shapes. And you can add your prescription. It's a new way of seeing performance eyewear. Shop Warby Parker Sport in stores and at warbyparker.com.
Honey? I have a friend with benefits.
What?
Scherzer was scratched. They went opener. Okay, that makes sense. Hey, Doug. Portland Sea Dogs are being no hit, so we need to get out there and break it up. Yeah. It's time.
You get 5% cash back rewards on gas, groceries, and internet.
Benefits.
We should have him sign something.
I'll sign the router. Don't sell us on the internet, Doug.
It's Derek.
Get the Credit One Bank Platinum X5 Visa Signature with 5% cash back rewards on everyday essentials. Credit One Bank for what's ahead.
Georgia plans weddings with the precision of a watchmaker. Surprises aren't her specialty.
All right. Pitch swung on, fouled off. Count 0-1.
Schneider with a foul ball. He'll be followed by Straw and then Jimenez. Red Sox again getting a man into scoring position 2 innings in a row as they did the first 5 innings last night. Still looking for that hit.
You mentioned last night 1 for 12, 0 for 3 here.
0-1 above the zone, misses for a ball. Count evens up 1-1.
They go on runs. I feel like this. Sometimes you look up and you score some runs, you get some early hits, you get a lead. That's how you win in this game. But the more you strand them, the more stress it goes as the game goes.
1-1 pitch. That is right down Main Street. And thank God it wasn't worse than, what looks to be a double. Picked up by Sadon, throws to second. The throw is offline. The runner will not advance from second to third at least. But, yeah, that was the worst pitch of the night from Jake Bennett. I have no idea what the fuck that was. I mean, you're talking about, exactly where to not throw a pitch. Dude, that is as center cut as you can get. Holy fuck.
Talking about how he's too passive. Came back up, wanted to swing it, be a little more aggressive, and obviously it's paying off.
That's what happened last night. Red Sox had some opportunities. Then Toronto
missed that spot. Yeah, just a little. Runner at second, nobody out, pitch. Okay, that's a sinker. Inside middle, taken for a strike, count 0-1.
Straw, 239 with a couple of home runs. And frankly, this has been the part of the batting order that has really hurt.
That pitch was fucking horrible, dude.
7-8-9 for
0-1. Below the zone, curveball. Count evens up 1-1. Pisses me off. They'll get him over to third with 1 out, and they'll score a run. We will literally feel like the game is lost, and we won't be wrong for feeling that way. TBQH IMHO.
All across Major League Baseball, 7-8-9 is 231
Excuse me.
with a 661 OPS. It's out of hand.
Yeah.
1-1 pitch. Inside out swing to right field, a foul ball. Count 1-2. Go! Can he get a strikeout? That's the real question.
With one thing in mind, that's just
Off of Miggity Miles Straw.
like he's trying to carve
The
something
straw
on the
man.
inside to be able to get Schneider over.
Chef Nico, thank you for the tier 1 gifted subscription, buddy. I appreciate you. That's 2 gifted subscriptions, actually. 1-2 strikes him out number 1. But thank you. Thank you for the gifted subscription. You're a fucking gamer.
Good location.
What a baller. What a titan of the industry.
This ball in the zone. Last night talking about that 14 pitch at bat, totally after the game saying this is the pitch he couldn't get to. Feeding Straw all these fastballs. I think they feel like they can elevate and he will chase. He just kept throwing strikes, middle of the plate. Straw kept fouling him off. He couldn't get to that point above the zone.
All right. 1 away. Bennett looks in. Here's the pitch. Outside, misses for a ball. Count 1-0.
Yeah.
And everything else, not so much.
No. We put it up there. He's hitting 147 and off speed, 181 for his breaking ball. He threw 13 out of 14 fastballs. And
Bennett looks okay, though. Hell yeah. 1-0 is the count pitch. Below the zone, misses for a ball. Count 2-0.
About that, I mean, the success of the bottom part of the order here as of late, is that young Red Sox pitchers, aside from Sonny Gray, who's having an outstanding season?
I do not have any tattoos. Do not. I plan on getting one that same tattoo as that my dad has once I have a kid, because he has a tattoo that has 2 banners wrapped around a heart, and it has me and my brother's name on it. And I love that tattoo. I'll probably get that exact same tattoo whenever I have kids. My Uncle Johnny had that tattoo too. Rest in peace.
maybe young arms kind of getting through. You got 3 out of 5.
Yeah, I like it. I've always really liked that tattoo. 2-1 is the count here. Pitch from Bennett. Way above the zone, misses for a ball. Count 3-1.
Very hot with a bat. 333 his last 9 games.
If you pinpoint one thing, it's exactly this. Bottom third of the order, you get into 2-0, 3-1 counts. You turn them into better hitters than they are.
3-1 to Jimenez.
All right, 3-1. Swung on a miss. Count now 3-2. Chances are I'll probably get 2 tattoos. I'll get that, and after I get that, I'll probably get the Straw Hat Jolly Roger tattooed somewhere. I have an M tattooed over each ass cheek. When I bend over, it says Mom. Very creative.
But he's 3 for his last 4 against lefties.
Because I do love me some fucking One Piece, baby. 3-2 is the count. Bennett looks over at second. Now here is the pitch. Lined into right field, and that's a base hit. It was a changeup that caught way too much of the zone. Schneider rounds around third, comes home, easily safe. It is 1-0. Jays lead. That was a bad pitch. Bad pitch from Jake Bennett. Yeah, it was like section times like, Sox lose 3-0. Oh, just tuning in. Maybe we have a chance tonight. Guess not. Listen, we have a chance. Yeah, it's just a bad changeup, man. It's inside, but not inside enough. It catches way too much of the zone. It's 84 miles an hour. One away, runner at first. Pitch from Bennett. Bennett. Taken for a called strike. Should not be. Count 0-1.
George, four-time All-Star. 2017 World Series MVP.
0-1. 0-1. Way outside. Misses for a ball. Count evens up 1-1.
Vladdy on deck. Toronto striking first tonight. As they did last night, the 1-1 pitch. Runner goes.
1-1, and that's a ball. Throws down to second. Runner is safe.
Stolen base.
It's a big jump from Jimenez. If you guess right on Bennett, see how slow he is getting rid of it. Really no.
When does USA play again and against whom? Don't they play this Friday? I think. 1 second. I can look that up. Team USA Soccer, they play this Friday at 2 p.m. against Australia. 2-1 pitch. We'll probably stream that. 2-1 inside, tries to check his swing and cannot count 0-2. I think he called it a strike no matter what. You watched the England game. Hashtag it's coming home. No, I want to watch more World Cup games. I need to remember to do that. My brain is so dumb.
You have to keep off that
Statement against Croatia.
Oh, second time they see it. They'll adjust.
2-2. Way above the zone. Misses for a ball.
Another heater. 3-2.
Ghana taking on Panama right now in the 40th minute, which is pretty nice. When you guys were in school, they ever teach you that song? You know, when I was thinking like 3rd or 4th grade, they taught us like an African song that was like, you know, translated. It's like, hey, do you want to go on down to Ghana? Hey, want to come along, my brother. That pitch missed way inside, hits the batter on the foot, puts him on base. Runners at first and second. We're 2 runs away from losing. Yay. Ain't that wonderful? Oh, you think the likely lockout helps or hurts the Red Sox in terms of where they go from here? It's a complicated question. I think it hurts because you have a lot of young guys who are looking to get the experience, and you need them to play. So taking away a season is a year away from development. It helps them in a way because if they wanted to get aggressive in the trade market, you basically have 2 full drafts to replenish your stock because you have this year's draft and then you have the draft next year during the lockout. And then obviously if there's a salary cap long term, it hurts a team like the Sox because now, like, before we were a team that theoretically could throw your financial weight around, and now we're in a playing field where everyone is literally spending the same amount of money, give or take. I was watching Trevor Noah commentate the England versus Croatia as Cat Williams and David Attenborough. It was hilarious. Hell yeah. 1 away. Runners at first and second. WEI never talks about an MLB lockout. Yeah, because, I don't know, they're probably scared about it because, people could lose their jobs. It's one of those things, just a scary thing to think about. It's one of those things, man. It's like, why, after baseball season, I'm going to be diversifying big time. I got to justify my existence next year for Barstool. I'll probably be starting to do UFC streams. Like I said, probably do some basketball coverage. Obviously, I'll always do Patriots coverage. 0-1. Well, swung on, fouls this one off, count 0-2. True impacts a lot of people. Do you think it's 100% going? Yes, absolutely. Without a fucking question. FEI, they let Fitzy go. They did do that. I like Jones and Keith. They're good dudes. They've been good to me, so I appreciate them. 0-2 pitch. Below the zone, misses for a ball. There is 1,000% going to be a lockout. It's just under debate of how long it's going to be. Do we miss a month of the season? Do we miss half a season? Do we miss a full season? We just don't know. College baseball games, they're the best. College baseball's cool. I got nothing against it. 1-2 low and inside, misses for a ball. Count evens up 2-2. Here comes the 3-run bomb. Is the game over yet? No, it is not.
He looked like the same Vladdy then.
2-2. Pitch. Grounded third base side. Picked up. No play at home. The runner's going to score. They throw to first, out number 2. So 2-0. It's 1 run away from the game being over. Not a great thing to see.
Second and third, you're going to go on context. A really nice jump by Jimenez. You see where he is, gets his lead. The minute this ball is hit, he's going IKF. He had to get that.
All right.
To make sure he picks this first. That's a tough play. You know, if he got it in the air, nice little clean hop, maybe catch and release, but he did the right thing there.
Okamoto 0 for 1 with a fly to left.
Pitch inside, swung on and missed for a strike, count of 1. Do you mean bring back Dave Dombrowski, just let him run the fucking thing? I'm pretty sure Dave would spit in John Henry's face if he asked him to come back. I'm pretty sure Dave is happy in Philadelphia. 0-1 is the count. Bennett the pitch. Below the zone, they throw over to third, and that's a stolen base for Springer. Looking very spry, even in his old age.
3 stolen bases in this inning.
Spry's a good word, man. I like spry.
Well, scouting reports. Right? I mean, the book is out there. There's no... haven't seen a slide step from him. It's a big, slow leg kick. They're taking advantage of it.
And a 1-1. Ground ball, rattled him.
This is grounded to the shortstop, picked up, thrown over to first, out number 3. Bottom of the third inning, here we go. It's a 2-0 ball game. Blue Jays lead. Woo! I want Eddie Romero to get his shot. Old age, brother. He's 2 years older than I am. Hell yeah. Once again, Stephen Hawking can steal bags on this cuck.
Can your sunglasses go?
He's a fucking cuck.
To this and this to this. Meet Warby Parker Sport. Ultra lightweight eyewear made in Italy that's built to perform, but designed to be worn every day and everywhere. Combining high-tech features with classic frame shapes. And you can add your prescription. It's a new way of seeing performance eyewear. Shop Warby Parker Sport in stores and at Warby.
I mean, how fucking bad defensively can you be at catching? You could be Connor Wong last year. Luckily, haven't gotten to that point.
With benefits.
Hey, Doug.
Shaq, Keel, O'Neal, is your friend with benefits?
Yeah, with the Credit One Bank X5 card, you get 5% cash back rewards on gas, groceries, and internet.
Benefits.
We should have him sign something.
I'll sign the router. Wow. Don't sell us on the internet, Doug.
It's Derek.
Get the Credit One Bank Platinum X5 Visa Signature with 5% cash back rewards on everyday essentials. Credit One Bank for what's ahead.
Go ahead. Crank the volume. We got you. USPS has increased daily package processing capacity by 46% in the past 5 years. And with USPS Ground Advantage, your packages stay in our secure network, dock to door, nationwide. For full visibility, near real-time tracking, affordable pricing, for peace of mind. USPS Ground Advantage.
That easily stole 4 bases. Oh my God. Mickey's the modern day Rube Baker. You see Laga going into his second year, the way the experts talk about something like a damn near full war will unfold. I think the absolute max we get is losing a full year of baseball. I think anything beyond that would probably kill the sport. Losing a full year already is going to do very cataclysmic damage to the sport. But yeah. Do you even know what, who Rube Baker is? No. Isn't that, because I'm thinking of Rube Goldberg, like a Rube Goldberg machine. I don't know who the fuck Rube Baker is. Oh, no. I've seen this movie. Yeah, I've seen Major League. I just forgot Bro's name. I literally just forgot Bro's name. That's my bad. Shout out Major League. I love that movie. It's been a while. A few owners apparently said they don't care if it destroys the sport. I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, I guess. Thing is, like, the owners are not even a united front. Like, not all of them want a salary cap. The richest ones, except for John Henry, who's a fucking loser, don't. And a lot of the poorest teams also don't want a salary cap because they don't want to be forced to spend more money. Fans have so many options these days, they won't miss baseball. Well, you know, the sickos will, but the casuals will not. Obviously. But yeah, I know that's what you're saying.
We will join the U.S. men's national soccer team. They're out there.
It's also just bloviating. Like, oh, yeah, I'm so sure, dude. I'm so sure you don't care if your investment dies. You know, that you put a couple billion into, you know. The sport can't grow if they're not playing games. At the end of the day, like, the players are organizing. I think the last time I read, they've already, like, gathered, like, a $300 million war chest just to pay out, you know, like, players who need salary in times of need during the lockout, which is still being added to.
You know, it was funny, that NBC game we're talking about, national game the other night, praising this kid about how, you know, he's not...
As of right now, up to $415 million in the war chest as of 2 months ago. 1-1, swung on, fouls this one back. Let's think, they could just lie. Like, it's not illegal to lie. They're just going to lie.
I know what this team he's covering.
Like, are you actually following this team on a regular basis?
Yeah.
But it happens.
No, it happens, yes. And he had a great career, just had a bad night. Bounced back his next game. But, yeah, Sedan came out hacking. A lot of weak ground balls. Of course, last night, another big night. Right back on it.
1-2 is the count pitch. Swung on, grounded first base side, picked up by Vlad, steps on first, out number 2. Don't know how you do this to yourself, Hogtail, but I appreciate it. What's up, Savage Boston? How you doing, buddy? Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you, brother. Look at the Guardians' payroll's a joke, and they're so much better than us. True. They have so many other business ventures won't affect them as much. No, obviously, a billionaire is going to be less affected by a lockout than a player. But, like, as long as the players band together, you know, put a ton of money into the war chest and don't break, which generations of players have done far before them who had much less money, by the way. Much less money. Like, you think in the 90s when there was a World Series that got missed, that, like, the players back then, like, were making even close to, like, what the guys were making now, even with inflation? Like, no chance. 1-0 count. At least not the average player. 1-1. Two-way here, bottom of the third inning. At the end of the day, like, the MLBPA is the strongest union in sports and debatably the strongest worker union in the United States. I expect them to hold very firm. They may lose fans that will take years to recover. God, owners don't give a fuck about that, man. They really don't. It's annoying. Because, yeah, they will. You'll lose fans. You're going to lose people that are semi-interested in the sport or people that are ready to dive in and be hardcores. And, like, suddenly there's no baseball. And they're just going to move on with their lives and forget about it.
You know, we're so used to seeing it. Last year, the Red Sox were really good.
I said after the 94 lockout, it took some years until they let Barry Bonds and Sammy Sosa juice up and hit fucking bombs. Exactly. 3-1 is the count here.
It's a big reason the Red Sox went to the playoffs.
Simeon Woods Richardson, here's the pitch. Swung on, lifted by Willier, left field. Heading back, going to bang against the monster. Picked up by Schneider. No play over at second. It's a 2-out double. Log on to stream to Hog's bad labor takes. My labor takes are just objectively correct. Like, when I say, like, if I say the statement the MLBPA is the strongest union in baseball and debatably the strongest union in the United States, it's just objectively true. It's just a true thing. Like, you know, all major, you know, rights that have been given to players in sport are basically thanks to the MLBPA.
It's a double. It's an extra base hit. It's a guy in scoring position. It's beautiful.
Does it feel like the players digging their heels kind of make it seem like they're admitting they're getting way too much? No. Like the players digging in their heels is like because there's a hard line in the sand. The owners say, we want a salary cap. And the players say, we're not giving you a fucking salary cap. It's fucking saying, like, the design of a salary cap exists to artificially reduce player salary. is to give owners an excuse to not pay players. It reduces payroll. Because genuinely, it's owners who are like, I can't trust myself to not give out a monster salary. What benefit to the product of there is there no salary cap? By the way, there is a fucking soft cap right now. The CBT threshold is treated like a cap. The owners will win when it's said and done. They haven't ever in the history of the sport to this point. Again, we lost a World Series over this. This already happened. This exact same conflict already happened. I don't expect it to play out any differently.
There are some people for whom good enough is never good enough. They ruffle feathers.
Unless you're a team where it doesn't matter if you smash over the cap. Shout out to the Dodgers, baby. The fucking Dodgers.
High performance finance software.
Gotta love them, man. You gotta love the Dodgers. No cap also increases ticket prices. I mean, it's not like that shit's not going up anyway. They increase ticket prices now. Even the poorest teams still fucking increase their ticket prices when they increase payroll 0%.
Ooh, nah. Another whiff by Rizzo. Yeah, let's leave the baseball stuff to us. Yeah. We watch every day.
We're Bing chilling, fellas. With the Sox sucking, I'm officially rooting for a Dodgers three-peat. NHL prices are high and they have a cap. Shout out to the cap. The cap genuinely stunted the growth of the NHL in terms of player salary for 20 years. They are only now getting to a point where the cap is starting to make exponential strides. This year, I think the NHL salary cap is going up about 10 to 15 mil. In previous years, it would go up 800 grand, if that, maybe $1 million per year. 1-0 count, pitch. Way above the zone. Try to check his swing. Cannot count. Evens up 1-1.
Yeah, and this Toronto team doesn't really run.
NHL got it right from the start. No, they didn't. You want to know why? Because those hard caps that they work so hard for, the labor stoppages from not playing hockey, put them behind the 8 ball to right now, the NHL is effectively a fucking niche sport. It's barely one of the 4 major American sports. It got lapped by, obviously, football, lapped by basketball, and lapped by baseball. Because they spent a good chunk of a half decade not playing the sport. Just labor stoppage over and over and over again. And yeah, the NHLPA did break, and they sold the future generation of players down the river, and they fucked them. And it's only now where hockey is finally starting to get some momentum back and finally starting to gain some growth. But right now, they're by far the 4th in the American team sports. You don't know anything about hockey, man? I'm Canadian. I'm literally saying nothing but true statements. How many seasons of Alex Ovechkin and Sidney Crosby's prime were we robbed of because of Gary Bettman and his fucking merry band of idiots? It's awesome that Ovechkin played long enough to where he broke Gretzky's goal record anyway. He would have shattered that years ago if he hadn't been robbed of effectively 2 years of his prime. This is popped up, first base side. Wilson comes in, makes the catch out, number 2. Heard the Sox side. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I did see that. I think this is the worst offense in MLB history, or at least close to it. Hockey always been a distant 4th. No, it hasn't been, though. You can find articles in the 90s, in the early to mid-90s, about how hockey and basketball were neck and neck. And there were plenty of people at the time who were like, hockey is going to overtake basketball in terms of popularity in North America because of their recent expansion efforts and how well teams have been doing in terms of gate revenue. And then what happened? Gary fucking Bettman, suffocating the sport with 1 billion lockouts. Gary Bettman is one of the great sports terrorists in the history of ever. Talk about when they say the worst commissioner in sports, it is Gary Bettman. There's no competition. It's him by a wide margin. 0-1. Swung on, fouled off. Count 0-2.
I'll be in Georgia. The Sun's got a big tournament down there in Lake Point. Gonna enjoy a little time away. You know, when I leave baseball.
Them wants to expand only in the U.S., not Canada. And that's worked out, though. Like, I'll give him credit. Like, the Vegas expansion project has been great. They went through some very bad growing pains early on. The early expansion efforts from him were really bad. Arizona was a fucking disaster 2 times over. Atlanta, they picked an incompetent group of owners. Like, what Bettman did that was smart now is that he actually vets, like, candidates for ownership. Like, he doesn't just, like, sell an NHL team to the first random bobo who's willing to take an offer. He actually, like, finds an ownership group that's passionate about hockey and wants to make it work in the city. That's why Vegas has been as good as they are. And, like, Seattle, like, that's at least a competently run franchise, even if they are, mid. Like, mid as fuck right now. All right, Silver is worse than Bettman, but nah, man. Dude, Adam Silver never torpedoed the sport by not letting the games be played for 2 years. Multiple times over. They said WNBA was going to surpass MLB, and then the players started asking for millions of dollars, and look at them now. The WNBA is doing great right now. By their standard. Like, yeah, they're never going to pass baseball, probably, but WNBA is doing very good. They're in a good spot. Not true. Canada would kill. Yeah, of course Canada would kill for a Quebec team. Obviously. I'm not saying they shouldn't expand more in Canada. But, like, fucking, tapping into the largest markets in the United States makes sense. It's why Houston is probably going to get a hockey team. It's why, like, what's, like, another gigantic city in North America that doesn't have a hockey team yet? He's made the sport worse. He has made the sport worse each year. 100% agree. But, like, again, like, fucking, in terms of growth, the NBA is still doing fine for the most part. They're still raking in a bunch of money. Like, Gary Bettman is an active terrorist to the sport. He actively sabotaged the fucking growth of his own sport. Russia. Would you rather get no hit or lose 10-1? No hit. It would be faster. Milwaukee would do well if they had an NHL team. They would. This is ourselves. Worst commissioner is Roger Goodell because of Deflategate. Roger Goodell is absolutely a loser. For sure. He's not a great commissioner. He's not a good commissioner. You ever been to an NHL game? I really want to, man. I'd love to go to an NHL game. I've been to some AHL games. I've watched some Iowa Wild games. 1-0. Outside misses for a ball count 2-0. You think baseball should add a mercy rule? Nah. White Sox should come to Indianapolis. I could see him expanding to Atlanta and again in Houston. Yeah, I think hockey would absolutely work in Atlanta. It's one of the biggest markets on planet Earth. Just get an ownership group that isn't incompetent. Hockey will work in Arizona if you get an ownership group that gives a fuck. Don't get a guy that's actively sabotaging deals, with, stadium owners 50 times over. 3-0 pitch. Walked him, ball 4. So Duran takes his base to lead off the bottom of the 4th inning.
Red Sox taking a walks this evening. It's the 4th one they've accepted.
They stole my Manchester Monarchs. That's the thing is because people always say, like, what, you can't put these hockey teams in hot weather climates. It's just the most furthest thing from the truth ever. The Tampa Bay Lightning, multiple cups. Florida Panthers, multiple cups. The Vegas Golden Knights, one of the most successful franchises in the history of hockey, and they've existed for like 9 years now only. Like, no, you just need to put in place a proper management structure. Hurricanes, they're a very well-run team. Mexico City, baby. The first team that, goes to Mexico City will be, the first league that goes to Mexico City will be the most forward-thinking league. There is zero reason for none of these sports teams to go put a team in Mexico City. There are so many people in Mexico City. So many. Hog, sing me a random Pink Floyd song. Give me a minute. I'm blanking because my brain's not working. Because I don't want to do like a fucking random like fucking one. that like everyone knows. Oh, I got one. Yeah. Come in here, dear boy, have a cigar. You're gonna go far. You're gonna fly high. You're never gonna die. They're gonna make you if you try. They're gonna love you.
Until July.
Don't you hate it when the Sox don't swing? I'm not a fan. That's a pretty... No, it is not. Nope, sorry. It's not comfortably numb. It's not fucking money. It's not time. I can name probably 15 Pink Floyd songs that are more popular. Run Like Hell, Comfortably Numb, fucking... Dude, there's so many. There's so many that play on the radio way before Have a Cigar. This is grounded and knocked off the second baseman. Fielded, throws to first. Yoshida's out. Sing me a random Beatles song. It's up there, dude. Nope. Disagree. I mean, if not, then like I'll sing Welcome to the Machine, I guess, because like that's somehow less popular. Or I'll go sing Dogs. I fucking love Dogs. Random Pink Floyd. Or random Beatles. You know what's a good one? It's underrated. It's off of their first album. Please Please Me. It's a track called Anna. I love that track. Yeah. Anna, you come and ask me, girl, to set you free, girl. You say he loves you more than me, so I will set you free. Go with him. Anna, go with him. Super underrated Beatles track. 1-0 way below the zone, misses for a ball, count 2-0. I don't know, Hog, starting to think this team might stink. What gave you that impression? Hog McCartney, thank you. It probably is a cover. They had plenty of covers in their super early works, but I love that track. I love their cover of it. Yeah. Michelle, my belle. Mother is also a top Floyd song. Mother's a great song. Mother, do you think they'll drop the bomb? Hey, Hug, looks like you're stuck with another snoozer of a game. Just wanted to say hello. I'm off to work, 9:05 local time. Here in KR. What's KR? What, am I stupid? What's the thing for KR? Am I stupid? I'm completely fucking blanking right now. But hell yeah, brother. Love that for you. No Quarter by Tool is the greatest cover of all time. Do something in all caps is so real. Pitch high and inside, misses for a ball. Sing me a random Zeppelin song. Ooh, I'm not as big a Zeppelin guy. Obviously, like, there are some Zeppelin songs I really like. What's funny is right now all I'm thinking of is Kashmir, which obviously is fucking, that's 90% instrumental, which is amazing.
Somewhere on the South Shore, your son's tooling around with the top down right now. That brand new driver's license.
How do you do it? You got kids, like when they first get the license.
Yeah, we prayed a lot.
I don't really think I'm ready for this. I was hoping he was failing.
All My Love. Shout out to All My Love. Zeppelin's great though. They got some great albums. They have some great projects. I'm not nearly, they aren't like embedded in my DNA like the Beatles or Pink Floyd are, sadly. You ever listen to a Truly Madly Deeply song? I don't think I have. Or maybe I have, and I'm just forgetting about it.
I don't know how he passed, to be honest with you. I don't know.
No, he's a great kid.
The driver at 20? I don't know what happened. The instructor?
All right, so, just pray.
Yeah.
No, he's going to be fine. He's going to be just great. Here's Monasterio. He is 0 for 1 with a fly to right. Red Sox with another scoring chance. They're getting opportunities again.
Pitch on the outside corner, called for a strike. A good slider, count 0-1. Sing me Bob O'Reilly. What if I did the entire instrumental starting to...
Really kind of put everybody in these, right? It's just that who's going to come through, get that one big hit to show it can happen. Just after last night.
Out here in the fields,
you start to feel it,
I fought for my meals.
1 for 12, and that one hit was that broken bat that didn't.
I love how the Sox suck so bad. We decided to have Hogs sing to us instead. What a time to be alive. Hog probably still thinks Duran is on base. Probably. I'm a bit like, dude, don't you eat the yellow snow? Great track. That's a great Frank Zappa album. 1-1 pitch. Lone outside, misses for a ball. Count 2-1. Is that one on apostrophe? Which Zappa album is that?
That late IL stint. Fisher an inning in the third. Now Wood Richardson in here trying to give.
Throw things I don't know, Frank Zappa. That's crazy. Shout out to Hot Rats. Hot Rats, great album. Sing me an Elvis song with all your might. Hog, the next Mexican Idol. Hog, settle a bet. What is the best water starter Pokemon? Ooh, what's my favorite water starter Pokemon? Obviously, I love Squirtle. Piplup's really cool. The best one... I probably would still go like fucking Squirtle, honestly. I'm basic as hell, man. It's him or it's like Piplup. Hoggo's ever called you? I mean, Mudkip's a good answer, too. You ever been cool to the biggest dork on here in 2 seconds? Has anyone ever called you Andy Rush Jr.? Have I ever, like, fucking made a claim that I wasn't a dork in any way or not a nerd? I am a nerd. What are we talking about? Sing Me Human Nature by MJ? Never. By the way, shout out to, what was my favorite track of a fucking apostrophe? St. Alfonso's Pancake Breakfast. That one's fire. Let's go, Risp Garbage. Listen, man, I have a lot of, I listen to a lot of music. I love me some music. You know what the like my favorite Elvis song is The Wonder of You. That's a great track. Pitch way below the zone, misses for a ball, count 1-0. One of these days, going to put like $500 in the Sox to lose. Hog shot Selena, maybe. When no one else can understand me.
Blue Jays took game 1, 6-1.
When everything I do is wrong. 1-0, way outside, called a strike. That's just simply not one. Should ABS. Yay. Tap, tap, tap. Never. Fuck Frank Sinatra. Not really. I don't really have anything against him. He's all right. All right, 1-1 is popped up by Meyer, first base side, and Vlad's there, makes a catch. Out number 3, they do nothing. Good work, guys. I think we all expected that. Yeah! Let's go. Was that a song by The Who?
I see the gas and diesel prices almost $5 a gallon. This around
I don't think I know any RuPaul, sadly. Best Christmas album? Honestly, I don't know. I'm not a big Christmas album guy. I don't think I've ever gone on my way to listen to a full Christmas album. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer goes hard, though. I'll be right back, boys. I'm going to run and grab a drink. BRB.
Good job, me.
Let's go save the world.
Disney's Moana, rated PG.
Crown Nuggets are back at Burger King, and you're never too old to get your crown on. Let kids rule with the $3.99 kids meal, or get the 8-piece for you.
To buy or not to buy? That is their question. And nobody knows shoppers better than Shopify, the undisputed, undefeated checkout champion of the world. This living legend can boost conversions up to 50%, which means way less of these and way more of that. So if your business is in it to win it, win with Shopify.
I'm back, gamers. What's up?
Salem 5, the choice for banking, investments, insurance, and mortgages.
This Ghana team is kind of ass this World Cup. I believe it. My grandma would be better at situational hitting. For real. Not wrong.
Well, Jake Bennett's got 5 punch-outs here through 4 innings, and you can see how it works, right? Fastballs above the zone, change-ups down off. He's looked
A
really
wonderful
good here from the
Christmas
windup.
time. That track's okay. I don't mind that
Guys
one.
off base, but from that stretch, right? They're taking it.
I'm much more of a fan of the John Lennon Christmas song. You know, Merry Xmas, War is Over. That one's way better. And so this is Christmas.
Schneider, he doubled and scored in the third.
Young pitcher.
All right, 1-1 is the count. Top of the 5th inning.
Slide step, pick-off move because
All-time Sox lineup. I think we've gone over this.
to score on that weak ground ball.
Thing is, it's tough because there's just such stiff competition. 1-1, swung on a missed count, now 1-2. The outfield will be like some combination of like Ted Williams, Carl Yastrzemski, and... See, this is where it gets tough because like fucking you only have one DH spot, you know? And like fucking... Because like Manny is probably better all time than Mookie. And like Manny's super clutch. And like obviously Mookie's a better all-around player in terms of defense. But if you're asking me to pick one, I'd take Manny personally. Like I'd put Manny in left. Manny in left, like Yaz in right, and put like fucking... Or, you know, who would I put in center? That's the real question. I don't know. Poppy's your DH. I might just throw his ass at first. Rice, Manny, Mookie, Dewey. 1-2 swung on, fouled off. You gotta get Ted in there, bro. Gotta get hashtag Ted.
Yeah. Look at Mick looking up. Think he's looking at his stash?
I think there's any question about it. Like, I'm going to win this stash off.
Yeah, so like, it'd be like Ted in the left, like Yaz in right, and who's playing center? 1-2, grounded over to the third. Picked up, throws to first, out number 1.
That'll bring up Miles Straw. Inning 5 is powered by Salem 5 Bank.
Yeah, it's a really, like, listen, it's a tough fucking lineup to fill out, man, for sure.
In the 3rd inning.
Because the thing is, me personally, like, fucking, to field the absolute best team possible, me personally, I'd play fucking Poppy at first just to, like, so I can have Manny and fucking, DH. Because I want both of them in the lineup, TBQH. Picked up by the third baseman, throws to first, out number 2. So not a single player on this team makes that lineup. Probably not, no. If he stayed in Boston, Fred Lynn and center. Don't forget about Hanley either. He had some good years. Real. Because the thing is, if it's like, I don't know, man. Evening Hog. What's up, brother? How you doing?
That's career high.
I would say Nomar's probably the all-time shortstop, correct?
Good fastball, good changeup, good sinker.
Him or Xander. And I think Nomar obviously had a higher peak. Guys, is there a channel live, the match reality? Who knows? Mario would be your catcher, Hog. No, it'd probably be Carlton Fisk. It'd probably be pretty easily Carlton Fisk. 2-way, top of the 5th inning pitch. And drops a bunt down third base line, foul. Yeah, I saw the drive line guy left. Yeah, Hanley, imagine.
We get Trot Nixon coming in with us next half inning?
We do indeed.
Edgar Renteria is my shortstop.
Legend Suite.
Second base is like, off the top of my head, pretty easily Pedroia. But I'm trying to think of like if there's like a super old guy that I'm just completely whiffing on right now. Hog, your funniest crash out was the Yankee series. You're like, that's like telling me I'm fat. I know I'm fucking fat. I look in the mirror every day. It's true. It is very true. Not one player in the Sox team scares an opponent's pitcher. No. 0-1, high and outside, misses for a ball. Count evens up 1-1.
There are guys in this town who resonate forever because of how they play the game.
Bobby Doer played second. Huge.
Trot will always be one of those guys. Bounding ball right at Connor Falefa.
Grounded over the IKF, scoops, throws to first, out number 3, bottom of the inning. Here we go. Bing chilling. Yeah, I'm taking Petey over this fucking bum. Look at this old guy. Look at this old fuck. Played before black people could play the sport. This guy stinks. 50 WAR, get it out of my face. Petey's my second baseman. I did not overlook Yaz. I brought him up immediately. Hello? The fuck? Hashtag the fuck. I said this bum doesn't have a fucking MVP. Petey does though. Was I sleepy? Oh, Jimmy Fox is a fucking first baseman for the Sox. Damn, I completely forgot about him. Yeah, he probably would have to play first base, sadly. He was pretty fucking good. 3-time MVP, 92 wins above replacement. He's pretty good. He's pretty aight. What do you think the actual odds of Scott score a run today? Give me like 35%. Yeah, Ted and left for sure. Jimmy Fox played first base, third base, and catcher. I'm slotting Jimmy Fox in at third. I'm playing Jimmy Fox at third, and you can't stop me. Or I'll play him at catcher. Don't make me. Because first base, like, I want Poppy there, and at DH, I want fucking Manny. Leave me alone. Where's Sox star Carl Crawford going to play? 35% to score 1 run as MLB team is diabolical. What do you do with Boggs? Fuck! God damn it. See, that's really hard because, yeah, Boggs deserves to be there too. Do I move Fox to be the worst catcher ever? I put him at catcher, Boggs at third. Is that the move? Shit, because that's true. Shout out Wade Boggs. Where the fuck's Wade Boggs? Oh, that's right. He's in New York. Fucking winning games. Pitching and defense, baby. For real. Fisk catches. Fox is better, though. At hitting, at least. Carlton Fisk is obviously a better catcher. Trot Nixon in the booth. Hell yeah. Pitch way outside. Misses for a ball count. 1-0. I will say, all-time Sox rotation is kind of filthy, dude. Like Roger, Pedro Martinez, Roger Clemens is your 1-2. Are you kidding me? 1-0 lone outside. Misses for a ball. Count down 2-0. I'm trying to think of who's all in that rotation. Schilling probably makes it for sure. Schilling is in there. Prime Sale, I think, maybe makes the rotation. 2-0 ripped right center field from Mickey, and it dies at the triangle. Makes the catch out number 1. I think it's probably the worst Sox. This is the worst Sox team of my lifetime. So since 1999, Eck is the closer. Are we really going Eck is the closer, though, bro? Are we? Like, Eck is obviously a Hall of Fame closer. I mean, the Sox are ripe with choice, though, man. We've had some all-time greats come through here. Come on, bro.
When you went into it, was well deserved. Like a year later, when you return here, does it feel any different?
If you can give like all-time peak closer, like if we could get specifically 2013 Koji, this team would be unbeatable.
Everybody's saying, "Oh yeah, you deserve to be in there," but I never looked at it that way. I mean,
Eck never closed for the Sox. Hey, there you go. See,
sometimes I forget.
You learn something new every day. 2013 Koji, without a doubt. I mean, if not, like 07 Pap. Like Jonathan Papelbon's a guy like debatably like should be in the Hall of Fame if like we treated relievers the way they should be treated, and not like only letting like Mariano Rivera in. Chapman's up there too, man. He is. He's had 2 all-time great seasons so far as a Red Sox. Bare minimum 1 because this season is far from over. Yeah, Pedro's the number 1 starter. It's Pedro and it's Roger. It's Pedro and the Rocket are 1-2, which is as good a 1-2 in the history of the fucking sport.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. Do that.
Eck was a starter in 70s and 80s, came back last year in 98 and was basically Greg Weissert. Hilarious. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouls this one off. We stay even up here 2-2. Pedro Clemens, Tiant, Lester Schilling. Tiant was great, but like, is he better than Pete Chris Sale?
I don't know. I think both these guys come out of the bullpen right now.
Pete Chris Sale's really fucking good, man.
Still waiting for him to throw in fantasy camp, but I want to see that Bugs Bunny change up again.
2-2 on the way to Cedon Rafi.
Louis Tiant was that guy, though.
Trot Nixon popped up into foul territory. Vladdy Guerrero moving over.
Yeah, I'm looking at his peak season. Tiant's better. He can be in the rotation.
Last couple years watching your son.
Obviously, I wasn't alive for the Louis Tiant era.
Ready for the draft, huh? Must be excited.
1.91 ERA. Look at that shit, bro. Peak Josh Beckett was great. I don't think he cracks the all-time rotation, though. I want to know, though, because I need era adjusted. Like, what was Sale's best season as a Red Sox? Like, does it compare via eras? Because obviously I think that was a lower run-scoring environment back in 1991. 1 second.
He's worked really hard to get where he is right now, and if the opportunity presents itself, then, more power.
2-2, lifted, shallow center field, down for a base hit for Cedon. There you go. That's a single. And he rounds aggressively around first, and he makes them have to go field the ball. Play Buchholz clears. Yeah. In back-to-back seasons, Sale had a 5.9 win season in terms of WAR, and he had a 6.5 WAR season. That season was good for a 209 ERA plus. What was Tiant's in that 191? His ERA plus that year was 169. See, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. Like, adjusted for era, the best Chris Sale season was better than the best Louis Tiant season. This is why I, in my opinion, I don't think, I just don't think you can immediately say, Sale's not that good. Or, not that he's not that good, but, he doesn't compare. He does compare. Deion performed in the 75 World Series. Okay, that could be a tiebreaker for sure.
I mean, it's universal, I guess, but it just really struck a chord in this town so much.
Did I see Buchholz ran it faster 60 than Ellsbury in the draft? Maybe. Sale's going to be a Hall of Famer for sure. It was a borderline before, but now with what he's doing in Tampa in his later years, it's guaranteed he's going to be a Hall of Famer, straight up.
Everybody's that high school all-star, that All-American and all that stuff. But, I wanted to play the game hard. I kind of had that little football mentality, but was never directed to, try to hurt anybody or anything like that. I love competing. That was the biggest thing, and I wanted to win. And I know it was 86 years till we won a World
My pop said Tiant was money in money games, fearless. Dad would be 87 years old. Hell yeah. Ethel 86 series rotation since Clemens. Massive. Big question. What hat does Sale wear in the Hall? That's a great question, man. I think still a Red Sox hat, man. He won a World Series with us. He had 2 of his best seasons as a Sox. Yeah, he won the Cy Young in Atlanta. I think he still wears the Sox cap. I really do. He was part of 2018, one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball, won a World Series here. I think he still wears the Sox cap. I really do. Sadly, Mookie's going to wear a Dodger cap when he goes into the Hall of Fame, though, because I want to fucking kill myself. I was lamenting about that shit the second that Mookie went to the Dodgers. I'm like, he's going to retire with the fucking Dodgers hat on. My Sox playoff pitchers are Schilling, Derek Lowe, Nate Eovaldi, Lester. God, Nate Eovaldi is such a playoff warrior. I do love John Lester, too. White Sox throwback for Sale? No. I mean, he had some great years with the White Sox for sure, but he never won anything in terms of a championship, and he never won a Cy Young there. So, it's a footnote in his history, if anything. White Sox Chris Sale was a fucking animal, though, dude. He was so good with those teams. This is grounded foul by Willier, count 0-1.
Well, let me ask you about Fenway, because how did you approach that green monster?
Seeing Vinatieri and the Colts going on is weird, for real. Does Valdi sneak into the Hall if he keeps it up? Ooh, good question. One second, let me check. I don't think so. I think he's just too far away. I don't think he has enough peak seasons. Plus, no hardware. But Nate's just one of those guys, very much Hall of Very good. Yeah, he just doesn't have the numbers over a long enough time, sadly. Very good, though. Straight up very good player. 0-1 and grounded. Knocked down by the second baseman. Tries the underhand to first. The runner is safe. Beautiful. Runners at first and second, one away. Where did Connor Wong and Caleb Turbin hit on the all-time Sox team? I don't even think they make Waterboy. I don't even think they make Waterboy or Bat Boy. I don't even think you let him in the fucking stadium.
Perspective when I go up there and face guys come out of the bullpen, but I love the way he plays the game. Lou has spoken highly of him, and I always watch him when he's out there, and he does.
All right, pitch. Middle, fouls this one off, count 0-1. They don't even make parking lot attendant. They triple park them bitches. You're not wrong.
They've actually been doing it all night long. They're down 2-0, but a couple of men on again. As we chat with Trot Nixon in the booth here, 2-0 Toronto. Red Sox trying to flip that. Contreras with 16 home runs.
0-1 pitch. Way inside. Misses for a ball. Count evens up here 1-1.
I believe tomorrow, right? 3:10 to left live.
Yes, we are. That's going to be interesting.
We'll be doing live from 10 to 11. So bring your A game. It's a legit podcast. Don't bring it down. Okay?
Don't bring her down a peg or two.
1-1. Lifted right field by Contreras, but hooks foul. Yeah, so they're not scoring this inning, right, guys? No runs are coming in. TBQH, IMHO. Future Reading Hog, my joke didn't stick about Sale. No, I remember is this about the jerseys? I remember that. That was a thing. Kimbrel is a Hall of Famer, too, where I don't think Craig Kimbrel makes the Hall of Fame. I just don't. I just think that, Craig Kimbrel, he has the numbers, but, for anyone who actually watched him, he couldn't be trusted in the playoffs. You couldn't trust him when the lights were the brightest. If you can't throw your closer out there, World Series on the line, playoff game on the line, then like, how great of a closer are you? Even if you have the all-time great regular season numbers.
He'll take a ball.
I got a question. Where is the sicko sign?
Like I said, he has the numbers, but like, and when it comes to a closer, it's more than just being about the numbers. How were you when the game mattered the most? Kimbrel's a bomb scare, exactly. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swung on a miss, strikes him out. Out number 2. They don't call him Cardiac Craig for nothing. So was Pap. I'd have to look that up. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. 07, like I was a fucking kid. So.
Because that's like an icon when it comes to Fenway Park, and knowing these Red Sox faithful, they may not be too happy with
Look at Billy Wagner's number. Yeah, but aren't Billy Wagner's overall numbers like way better than Kimbrel's? Like by a lot. 1 second. Yeah, he's got over like about 6 more WAR. I'm pretty sure he's got more saves too.
I mean, it looks naked out there.
422 saves. Maybe not way more. How many saves does Kimbrel have?
Big void. And a pitch down and away, ball 1.
When Catherine and I got here, I was like, where's the middle of the...
Kimbrel has a little more actually. 440. I'm shocked. Kimbrel's stacked up saves, dude. That's fucking crazy.
The Red Sox down by a couple. In need of that hit,
Billy Wagner is really fucking good, man. 1-0 pitch. Above the zone, misses for a ball. Also, that's not even true, though. Like, didn't Wagner come back, like, late in his career with, like, the Phillies and then, like, go on a fucking tear? I'm pretty sure he was money for the Phillies at one point.
And flew Hardy with a 2-0 pitch.
Because he got rocked in Houston, right? Like, there's, like, the famous Albert Pujols home run. And then he went to Philly, and he had an absolute money playoff run. Oh, I'm thinking of Brad Lidge. Fuck. God damn it. Got Brad Lidge. He pitched for the Sox in like a month. Sorry, I was off track. I was looking up Jonathan Papelbon's playoff numbers. 1 second.
Well, you see that like that 3-0. It's even a breaking ball, but
Papelbon playoff numbers. What do we got? In 18 appearances in the postseason, Jonathan Papelbon has 7 saves, a record of 2-1, an ERA of 1, a 1.00 ERA in 18 appearances in the postseason. Now, like, was he bad in the 07 playoff run? I can look that up. I mean, with that small a sample size, it would take one bad outing to fuck that up, so I doubt it. Pap had one meltdown 09 in the ALDS. Okay.
ACC or not, but the amount of all-speed that hitters got, and I probably don't watch as much MLB baseball.
Kenley Jansen might be my least favorite Red Sox closer. Real. He was really good here too. He really was. Postseason pitching 07. Pap did not allow a single run. Not a single run. From what I'm looking at right here. He had 3 saves over the course of the run. They didn't have to use him much. He pitched 4 1/3, gave up no runs. And like you said, I'm looking at his ALDS, where he had a 13.5 ERA and a single blow-up start, or blow-up outing where he gave up 3 earned. Oh yeah, Joel Hanrahan. Hell yeah, shout out Joel Hanrahan. So we have bases loaded here for Nate Eaton, the greatest player in the history of the Red Sox.
Pinch hitters. I think of Matt Stairs. And Stairs, had a great career, unbelievable career.
It's my guy, Nate Eaton, guys. They're going to score here, right? They're totally going to score here. The Red Sox are so good at baseball. We love the Red Sox.
But, he was like, he tried to go in there and attack the pitcher. And he's swinging early in the count.
No, dude, we've had a lot of really good receivers. Shut the fuck up, Hog. No? Question mark? All right, so Spencer Miles stands in. First pitch. Oh, wait, no, he's still practicing. You're jinxing us? Not really. I have zero expectations they do anything. They're going to do nothing. Like that's my honest thought process is that it does not matter that the bases are loaded. They're not going to do anything.
They have been really embraced by New England sports fans, and of course they got a victory in the World
Are you using reverse psychology? Maybe. Is it reverse psychology if I genuinely believe it? Like, I don't think they're going to do anything here. It's why I'm not excited.
There's none left at all.
That's amazing.
What will they do if they see a grand slam right here?
I think they'd sing something. They'd make up a song on the spot.
All right, gamers, here we go.
And they'd never stop singing.
Biggest at bat of the game, boys. Let's go.
Can we cheer? Can we do something now?
Eaton Grand Slam would be kind of funny. So Nate Eaton stands in. Is this really his first at bat for the Red Sox this year? That's crazy. Fenway selling a shitload of beer? Hell yeah. Scots are hanging out. First pitch here from Miles. Swung on, grounded. That was a hanging curveball right down the middle. Count 0-1.
Miles with a 3.40 ERA coming out of the bullpen. A man at every base. Rafaela at third. Abreu at second, and Durant at first.
Sinker, curveball, slider, four-seamer from Miles.
0-1. Come on, guys. Let's go, Eaton. Here's the pitch. Right down the middle again. That's taken for a strike this time. No swing. Count 0-2.
Little depth for the outfield at 283 in 48 games in Worcester. Had a big September last year. 370 for this team. A couple of playoff appearances.
All right, so 0-2 is the count. Here's the pitch. Above the zone, and he takes it this time. A good one, though. Count 1-2. Yeah.
Red Sox have out hit Toronto 4-2, but need the one.
1-2. Grounded. Vlad's there, scoops it up, dives to first, tags the bag, out number 3. The Sox do nothing because, yeah, that's what they do. I didn't expect anything different. 6th inning, here we go. It's 2-0 ball game. Blue Jays lead. Vlad makes the athletic play, dives to the bag. He had to because Eaton is really, really, really fast. Fuck me to tears, this team blows. You're not wrong. You ever, one of my favorite ones is fuck me running. My friend Brody loves using that one. Because the logistics of that would just be so difficult. How would you fuck someone while running? Like, you'd have to be pretty fast. Wet fart time? Oh, yeah, for sure. We're chilling, guys. We're having ourselves a nice evening. Listen, the Sox are awful, but it's okay because this stream is a conclave where we all can just hang out. They fucking suck elephant cock. True. The fact we have to roll out pinch hitters this early in the game because our lineup is so garbage is crazy. True. How much does an elephant be coming? That's the real question. I'm adding this one to my Google search. How many gallons do elephants come? This is the real conversations we have during the stream.
So if your business is in it to win it, win with Shopify.
0.1 gallons of cum produced by an elephant per ejaculation. Someone please clip that. Wonder what Cora is doing and thinking about right now. Imagine paying a guy 20 mil to sub him out for a batter. Watch NBC Boston Sports tonight, and they were talking about John Henry selling the team. I pray he does that. Red Sox won't even score. Real. I'm so happy like a bunch of people walked into that line of thought. Appreciate everyone tuning in. I truly hate this team, for real. Let's go, guys. Let's go. The giant enemy spider. All right, first pitch swung on and fouled back from Jake Bennett. High and outside corner. Count 0-1. Thank you, C-Money.
Like I said, I mean, now it's 9 guys. You roll for 8. Now it's in your dome.
I'm adding this one to my Google search. How many gallons do elephants come?
Can't get that big hit.
This is the real conversations we have during the stream.
Second baseman tonight, Monasterio into right field to make the catch.
We all love Red Sox baseball for sure. This is popped up very weekly. Hit second baseman's there. Makes a catch out number 1.
Take a look at Bennett's pitching arsenal presented by New England area Audi dealers. Just want to show that second time you see that curve and that sweeper. The movement is a lot different, but you're seeing he's starting to spin it here this second time through the order. threw a lot more breaking balls, which is really good. Now we'll see this third time through, but he's looked impressive here tonight. Really good fastball, ton of swing and miss.
I fucking hate them so much. They all crumble at any sign of adversity. The most unlikable group of Red Sox of players in Red Sox history. Not wrong. Elephants are busting nuts more than the Sox can score. Way more. Way more.
2 in the fourth and 3 in the fifth.
1-0. Below the zone. Misses for a ball. Count now 2-0.
Kazuma Okamoto on deck. Toronto got a pair in the third against Bennett. But he has pitched really well. Despite the stolen bases.
2-0 count pitch. Swung on, lifted this one backwards, a foul ball. Count now 2-1.
The right-hander Guerrero in the Red Sox bullpen.
2-1. High and inside for a ball. By the way, Bennett been very efficient so far. We're in the sixth inning. He's at 77 pitches. Trending very well right now. Hopefully that stays the same. Thank you, Rose. Appreciate you. I already chucked it up on Twitter. 3-1, swung on and fouled back. Actually, like most of our players, just don't do shit when it counts. Isn't it awesome?
Laddie's dad was a Hall of Famer, played 16 years in the big leagues.
3-2 is the count here. What is the number one reason the Sox suck, and why is the answer Craig Breslow? Grounded, right field. That's third for a base hit. Unfortunate, nobody was there. A one-out single. Let's go. Hell yeah, guys. How's the Sox bullpen? I need 10 runs. I feel like the Sox bullpen is probably too good to give up 10 runs. Because he's a commie nerd. Who's a commie nerd? Oh, you're talking about Breslow? He most definitely is not a communist. For sure not. That guy's a fascist. One away. Always take the Sox under runs. Real. Jays told the Jays pitcher tonight was just DFA'd by Minnesota and shut us out. Isn't it awesome? Doesn't it make you so happy?
Guerrero coming on. We'll take the break. Red Sox with a pitching change.
I can. You can't spell American without it. At the Ram Make This the Summer sales event, say I can in a Ram truck. I can tow what others won't, power through anything, depend on it for everything, and I can back it all up better than anybody. You can do anything this summer with a great deal at the Ram.
I seriously need someone to go to a game at Fenway and throw fucking food at Craig Breslow. Someone throw tomatoes at him. That'd be awesome.
Total bonus cash allowance on select 2026 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab models in dealer stock. See your Iowa Ram dealer.
Crown Nuggets are back at Burger King, and you're never too old to get your crown on. Let kids rule with the $3.99 kids meal. Or
I'm going to tomorrow. Should I bring a head of lettuce? Definitely. Find one that you can really grip and just chuck at them, bro. It's Grimpy. Grimpy. I call it that because it's Grimpy. Can you imagine just pairing Vlad and Tatis with Roman? There wouldn't be a word from my... Oh, dude. Imagine, but sadly we aren't that serious. Like, no, we didn't trade for him. We're like, he's going to go to free agency. And the Blue Jays are like, hey, we're owned by Rogers. Here's $500 million. And Vlad's like, okay, guess I'm staying. Your boy just got a Roman Anthony card and a Justin Gonzalez card for real.
Guerrero coming on a 5.19 ERA for the lanky right-hander. This will be his 11th appearance. He takes a look into Okamoto. Runner at first base and
one away, top of the sixth inning. Here's the pitch for Okamoto. Swung on and missed. The fastball blows right by him. The count 0-1.
Get that elite extension, 7 feet 2 inches as well. Saw those numbers. 1 walk to 13 strikeouts. The walk is very important for him.
0-1, lifted, foul. Count now 0-2.
Bennett's pitching line presented by Ace Ticket. Ace Ticket with the best seats at the lowest prices. Only gave up 3 hits and 5 1/3. That's a career-high 5 strikeouts.
That's a really good outing. I mean, 3 hits, that one right there.
They give us a taste of playoff baseball and went right back to big shits, for real. 0-2. Lone outside, misses for a ball. Count 1-2. Checked his swing. Whee!
Delivery. Cost him a run. A couple of bags. Just an infield ground ball. Scored a run on him. A little slide step. Got to figure something out to control some running game.
Dude, that was a fucking strike. A look that will never happen again. Just got hot at the right time. 1-2 strikes him out number 2. Yay. Holy shit. Patrick Sandoval actually got into a game. He's a real person. 3 innings pitched, 1 earned run. His 3rd rehab start. Crazy.
And it doesn't have to be.
I live in Florida. At what point do I claim the Rays this season? Who knows?
Like that, and you're going to get some swing and miss.
Alejandro Kirk, he's whiffed 2 times tonight.
Pitch. High middle taken for a strike. Count 0-1.
He's filling his own, throwing strikes.
Kirk, 2-time All-Star. Vladimir getting the lead.
0-1. Grounded, very weakly hit. Picked up by the 3rd baseman. Grips, throws to first. Out number 3. Bottom of the 6th. Here we go. 2-0 ball game. Jays lead. Yeah. I thought you meant Sandoval's coming in. Thought he was forgot a tandem rehab. Yeah. No, I was talking about AAA, brother. Or AA, wherever the fuck he's rehabbing right now.
Crown Nuggets are back at Burger King, and you're never too old to get your crown on. Let kids rule with the $3.99 kids meal, or get the 8-piece for you.
Also, please excuse me, chat, but the greatest utility man that has ever hit Worcester has hit a home run tonight, Nathan Hickey. Shout out Nathan Hickey, man. Shout out. What a guy.
Go ahead. Crank the volume. We got you. USPS has increased daily package processing capacity by 46%.
This game is taking forever. Jesus Christ. Why are the Jays such tryhards? Yeah, you're not wrong. Just, just stop it, guys. Like, like the Sox aren't going to do anything. Just go.
Near real-time tracking. Affordable pricing for peace of mind. USPS Ground Advantage.
Here we have the creature of habit. His nature is to stick to his patterns, even when they keep him from thriving. Same old, same old. But what's this? He's discovered that Hims makes it simple to explore
All right.
health, hair loss, weight loss.
Maybe we should pick up Trey Mancini. I don't even know where bro is at this point.
Completed an online intake.
TBQH.
CBS is proud to be a part of Red Sox Nation and all the communities we call home, delivering trusted care, everyday essentials. .com. Dave Lou Jemai with you, bottom of the 6th inning coming up.
He just got designated for assignment by the Angels. Massive.
A lot of scoring opportunities, putting men in scoring position, loading the bases last inning. Nothing across the plate yet.
It's a beautiful photo until you see 9 left on base.
9 men left for the Sox. 13 last night. Kind of Falefa to lead things off. Red Sox have been taking ball 4 a lot, 6 times. He's walked twice.
All right, first pitch, middle. Taken for a strike, count 0-1.
Miles, a hard-throwing right-hander out of the bullpen. They started an opener in Braden Fisher. And Max Scherzer went on the
0-1 pitch. That is outside middle. I mean, still very hittable. IKF's taken 2 walks today. He's not been the problem today, for sure.
They're shutting out the Sox here. Into the 6th inning. Monasterio would hit next.
All right, 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the middle. That's a base hit. So IKF getting on base for the 3rd time today. Continue to be one of the greatest players in the history of the Boston Red Sox, boys. Am I right?
Take advantage of a little mistake there. That's nice. This kid's been throwing the ball real well. Almost 55% ground ball rate. He got that one through the infield, but guy's only hitting 199 off of him. Good curveball. Good sinker to go with it.
IKF is going to demand a trade for real. He's just too good for this bum team. Just too good. Pitch. Outside, misses for a ball. Throws down to second. That's another stolen base for IKF. His second of the day. Shout out, man. Shout out. What a guy. We're actually going to be able to get like a fucking, an asset for him at the deadline. That's crazy.
Start to see it doesn't really give a catcher a chance. That's already in the report. You get on base against this kid Miles. If you're one of those base stealers, you can get this bag.
1-0 pitch from the right-hander.
1-0, grounded but foul.
Woods Richardson was the guy. Somehow they let him go 3 innings. Got 3 hits off him, 3 walks, no runs. Like the stuff just played down to me.
Yeah, you got traffic again.
All right, 1-1 is the count here. Miles looks in the pitch. Grounded foul. Count now 1-2.
The White Sox have bounced back. They were down by 4 to the Yankees. Now it's a 4-3 game. Yankees in
What's up, Rocco Baldini? How you doing, buddy? Appreciate you tuning in.
And at the moment, the Yankees have a 3-game lead on Tampa Bay.
All right, Monasterio stands in. Here's the pitch. Top of the zone. That's a strike. Unfortunate. Out number 1. Strikes him out. Did Brez make the sale for Grissom trade? Yes, he did. That is on his record, indeed. Not wrong.
Thinking it was going to be that breaker ball off the plate. Just froze him. 98. Paint on top.
Marcelo's flied to left. He's also popped up foul to first. He's hitting 2-6.
Jesus Christ, it's only the 6th. True. Pitch. Grounded foul on a breaking ball. Count 0-1. We're about an hour and 51 minutes into the stream, boys. Let's go.
Yeah, now you get out there at second. It starts getting in your dome. You're 0 for 9 now.
One man gone. A 1-strike pitch to Meyer.
0-1. That's a perfect sinker for a strike. Count now 0-2.
He thought he was starting to get going. Inside Tropicana field and hit that bomb the other day. Had some really good swings. Then he sat out the last game of the series with a tender back.
0-2. Way high and inside for a ball. Count 1-2. Ghana versus Panama is awful. I buy it, sadly.
This kid doesn't throw many changeups. Maybe you take that out. But he does have a good curveball that he throws to lefties a lot.
1-2 is the count here. Pitch. Way high and inside for a ball. Count evens up 2-2.
And when he does see the fastball, because he can hit it, it's a lot of it is up, in, off the plate, almost little show-me's at times to see if maybe he'll offer and get inside of that bat.
I still rather watch the Ghana game over the Sox. You know, like, listen, it's not a bad take. This team sucks ass, dude. 2-2 fouls this one off.
Did go to the curveball there.
Like, listen, there's issues here. There's real issues.
You've seen him kind of chase that, kind of get
We have 12 wins at home this year. What the fuck is that shit? It's so bad, bro.
definitely changes the eye level for that curveball in the dirt.
2-2 count. Yeah. Come on, Meyer. Pitch from Miles. Come on, guys. Here it comes. Not close. It's a sinker that misses for a ball. Count 3-2.
Red Sox have taken 6 walks in the game. Man, 6 walks by the 6th inning. You figured they would score 4 or 5 runs.
Yeah, hard to believe it's 2-0.
Gasper to hit next. Crowd is trying to breathe some life into this offense. right-hander sets again. One down, one on.
3-2, walked him. Ball four, good take. Runner first and second.
For the 7th time.
7 walks.
It's from an offense that does not take ball four very much. First and second. More base runners, and now Mickey Gasper. Will he be the man to deliver? He's walked, grounded out, flied out. 0 for 2.
Not getting my hopes up here? No, of course not. Runners at first and second. Mickey Gasper's 0 for 2. The pitch, lined right field, foul. He hooked it. Get ready for the double play to end the inning. We're about to load the bases again and score 0 runs. Yeah, I mean, they do that. Why is Gasper always up in these situations? Because he is your leadoff hitter, bro. What, do you have a problem?
Doesn't happen. It's like
You got a fucking problem, kid?
needs to see a ball get down, and he walks up to the plate feeling better.
0-1, swung on and skies it, center field. Not well hit. Catch is made out, number 2. No one advances. We stay the same.
Maybe the man the Red Sox need to see right now. 1 for 3 in the game with a base hit. He's been getting his hits.
I was going to say, there's one guy in this lineup that's not afraid of kind of like a moment.
All right, so Don Rafaela steps in now. And looks like that's going to do it for the pitcher, Miles. Jays appear to be going to their bullpen. Jeff Hoffman about ready to come in. Okay, no, this is just their pitching coach. Looks like Miles will get one more batter. Okay, lit. Ain't that just lit? I miss Roman. I also miss Roman. I miss when this team was watchable, which is so long ago now.
Inning in the third, 19.
Yeah. Would they give their closer the night off? Hoffman intends to work. Cedon, a fly to right, ground ball to the right side, and a base hit. And a terrific game on Friday. 2-run homer and 2 doubles, drove in 3 runs.
All right, Cedon steps in. He's one of the few guys I actually like with runners in scoring position. Let's see what happens, guys. Here's the first pitch from Miles. High and inside. That's not a strike, but it sure is called one. Count 0-1. How many left on base we got so far? We're up to 9. Can we up it to 11? Can we go from 9 to 11? Go full terrorism. They call me Al-Qaeda. 0-1. Swung on, grounded, very weakly hit, picked up by Vlad, underhands to first, out number 3. And we are straight up 9 to 11. They called the Sox 9-11. All right, I'll be right back, boys. I'm going to run to the restroom. Woo!
There's a chair under there. Somewhere. You ever wash a teenager's clothes? Avoid it at all costs.
When laundry piles up and stinking stains set in, come clean with Arm & Hammer Deep Clean. From the #1 liquid detergent brand that tackles more loads than any other. We've seen it all.
Even this?
Even that. Come clean with Arm & Hammer Deep Clean. More power to you.
Some say success is about playing to win. What it's really about is planning to win. Cohn Resnick Industry Advisors help you anticipate the market forces at play for a competitive edge. Be at the forefront.
Google Cloud AI figured out that over half the players hopped the foul line during the World Series. And they happen to barrel the ball 13% more than those who didn't. Catch the game like never before.
There are some people for whom good enough is never good enough. They ruffle feathers, push boundaries. They are high performers, and high performers choose Sage, high-performance finance software.
Boom! That's a winner.
I didn't take you as a baseball fan, Blake.
Come on, I love homers, and this little bad boy lets me pick one for free every day of the week. I can make a pick for Moonshot Monday, Tater Tuesday, Walk-Off Wednesdays, Thumper Thursdays, 4-Bagger Fridays, and Sayonara Saturdays.
How about Big Swing Sunday?
Oh, nah.
Another whiff by Rizzo.
Yeah, just leave the baseball stuff to us. Yeah. We watch every day.
Play Daily Dinger free every day for a chance to win a profit boost. FanDuel, your home for home runs.
let's talk about your risk, because risk happens. That's why you need a partner that listens first and turns risky business.
Next day delivery of the products you want at prices you'll love. Who but W.B. Mason? 7th inning, 2-0 Toronto, and Clement leading things off against Guerrero. He's fanned. He's also popped up over 2. Toronto has been held to 3 hits.
Yeah.
I'm back, guys. Let's go.
Really, really well.
Excuse me. What's up, Danny? How you doing, man?
Shot but foul.
What's up?
They got those 2 runs in the 3rd inning. They've held up.
I thought Bennett threw the ball well. Guerrero came in that 6th to clean it up.
I'm doing good. Base runners are worthless. Yes. Can we please start throwing shit on the field to delay the game? Honestly, it's a good take.
2 home to Clement. And he will
0-2, froze him, called strike 3. Good slider from Tyron Guerrero, out number 1.
strike out.
Good pitch. Gonna have to throw in that heater. You saw him turn on that too. That's gonna kind of make you think about throwing this little slider to get fastball. It's a good pitch.
Come on, guys.
I wish you did challenge.
That burp smells like Domino's. It definitely does. Definitely does. Good thing I hit my Domino's quota for the next 3 months. Probably won't have any for a while. I swear to God, I probably have Domino's like maybe once, like every quarter of the year. This is grounded down the 3rd baseline. That's a base hit. Runner's going to make it to 2nd easily. It is a 1-out double. Whee! Seems like Dave knew what he was doing, giving you a full-time job watching this shit show. Crazy.
We can't get one of these. That'd have been beautiful, wouldn't it? Right down the line, just laid on it. Still gets rewarded with it.
Exit velocity, do you want it?
58, what is it?
69.
Okay.
David Schneider, double and a run. He's also grounded out. He's got a man in scoring position.
14th double in the book.
Pitch, below the zone, misses for a ball, count 1-0.
Below for ball 1. It's only their 4th hit of the game.
But you got to keep it here. I mean, it is.
Hey, Ogdo, you're the man. Thanks for these daily streams and your podcast. Look forward to the new episodes. I appreciate that, Pudgeons. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. I appreciate you. 1-0 inside middle, taken for a strike. Count evens up 1-1. Og, you're probably part of some fucking government experiment to see when you'll actually break. At what game they're all taking bets. They're probably thinking you're going to break game 100, maybe 120. This team is a fucking disaster. Valid. Pitch lined right field, foul. Count 1-2.
7th, rather.
Should never feel that way here. One down, runner at 2nd. Schneider with the
all right.
Toronto tonight is double in the 3rd inning. Then they brought him in.
1-2, below the zone. Misses for a ball. Count evens up here 2-2. A lot more off speed this time from Tyron Guerrero. Sorry, Tyron Guerrero.
Those hurt too. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Schneider.
2-2. Grounded but foul, 3rd base side.
Red Sox tomorrow afternoon to wrap up this homestand.
Not even halfway through the season. Nope. Not even a little bit. Not even, brother. Is there a reason you always use F-War instead of B-War when talking stats? I've always used B-War. I mean, it just... They really aren't that different at this point. I always just, in my experience, I think F-War has been a bit more accurate based on, like, my taste of what I like in players. In terms of, usually it values batting. It weighs, like, how well you hit more compared to how well you field. Although, like, they've adjusted the adjustments now to where, like, they still value defense pretty heavily. I'm an idiot, don't know where to listen to your pod. The pod is Dirty Water. Is Barstool Dirty Water pod. 1 second. I can post a link for you to, like, wherever you listen to your podcast. 1 second.
Sox think they have strike 3 and do indeed.
We have a YouTube channel, or you can, like, listen to it wherever you want here. There's a bunch of links right here.
See, that was a strike.
ABS Powerbase Mobile. You can track ABS challenges.
Fuck defense, for real. No, don't worry about it, dude. Oh, that reminds me. I should add that link to Nightbot. Duh. Like, I should have it remind, like, every hour or so to, like, you know, listen to my podcast. Timer. Listen.
To retire the side, nothing comes of the double.
I can. You can't spell American without it. At the Ram Make This the Summer sales event.
And I'll do it every 45 minutes.
Power through anything. Depend on it for everything. And I can back it all up better than anybody. You can do anything this summer with a great deal.
Hello? Did I get rid of my old one? I didn't want to get rid of my old one.
Nothing stops Ram.
Okay, no, they're both on there.
Purchase and get 2.9% financing for 72 months, plus 5,000 total bonus cash allowance on select 2026 Ram 1500 Bighorn.
Paul Old Shit just hit a 3-run bomb. We're not listening to that rubbish, little bruv. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, brother. If you're new to the stream, drop a follow if you're enjoying yourself. Subscribe or gift a subscription because it helps me out a fuck ton. Tell all your friends we're streaming every single Sox game. Bing chilling. Ghana won. Good for them. We're happy. We are happy. Just a happy day. To me, just a happy day. They don't want this for real. You don't wanna go to war with a soldier.
Go ahead. Crank the volume. We got you.
You don't wanna go to war with a soldier. Shout out to Thought I Was Dead by Tyler, the Creator, off of Chromacopia. My favorite song off that album is probably like Saint Chroma, though. Saint Chroma's up there for sure. Can you feel the light inside? Can you feel that fire? Fire. How many players do you think the Sox have on their no trade list? Like, it's like they're untouchable? It's like 1. It's 2, sorry. It's like Roman and it's Crochet. That's it. Hog, how many games under 500 do the Sox need to be before you eventually turn into the Joker? Some would say that I'm the Joker now, you know? But, like, we'll figure it out. Maybe it'll get worse. What happened to Brockhampton? Sadly, they broke up. I remember, like, Amir Van, like, he had, like, a controversy. What happened is, for some reason, like, one of, like, his friends, like, jumped another member of Brockhampton, and, like, it caused a fracture within the fucking group. Brockhampton is the greatest boy band of all time. They're a hip-hop collective, and they released 3 of my favorite hip-hop albums of all time, Saturation 1, 2, and 3. 1-0 pitch, high and outside, misses for a ball. Count 2-0. I mean, like, Tatis got traded here. Waves no, dude, I want Tatis so bad. So bad. Never heard of them. If you like hip-hop, listen to Brockhampton. They're so good. I fucking love Brockhampton. 2-0 pitch. Like, Saturation 1, just dive right into it, man. Just banger after banger after banger. Heat, Gold, Star. Like, god damn, dude. It's so good. I'm a go and a stellar. I feel like Matthew McConaughey. I don't care for what they gotta say. Tony Perkins, how I drop the weight. Jason Bourne with a headshot. Jason Statham with a whip game. Liam Neeson with the rescue. I go Gunner with a leather face. Bruce Campbell with a chain. Tobin Bell with a saw. Anthony Hopkins, I'm meeting them raw. They don't know who we are. Molly Shannon, I'm a superstar. Ride or die like it's Sea Biscuit.
Says it all right there.
Let's go. Shout out Spitting Bars. Greg in the pen warming up. If you wanted me to get a gun and kill myself on camera, you can just tell me that.
And a 2-2 pitch from Hoffman.
Sox 0 for 11 with Risp. True. Line in the raid. Nope, fell. You hooked it. Going to any concerts this summer? I don't plan to, but maybe. What's the best song by Brockhampton? I'm going to check it out. Ooh, I have a couple. I've got a couple that are up there. Heat is probably one of my favorites for sure. Hottie is super infectious. I really enjoy that one. I go back to that one over and over again. Let's see. Let me pull up my Brockhampton playlist. 2-2, swung on, lifted foul. Swamp off of Saturation 2. That's a really good one.
Hoffman's 2-2.
2-2, swung on, poked foul.
Good at bat. That's a good foul off right there. That's tough.
If you want a really experimental one that's extremely good and also a long track, Sister/Nation off of Saturation 3 is unbelievable. But yeah, I think in terms of like straight up banger heat is probably my favorite. It's the first track off of Saturation 1.
That's for defense.
Yeah, I got pipe dreams of crack rocks and stripper poles of fucking centerfolds. Because I can, you know, I got the product. I can feel the money. I can taste the weed.
But not only lacking a hit with guys in scoring position, but really
If she's sucking on the barrel, you can't hear her scream. So kiss the fucking carpet, this aggravated Larson. This is grounded first base side, scooped up, tosses to first, out number 1. Sugar. Sugar's a good one. That's a good track. That one's off of Ginger, correct? I think so.
In search of his first hit in the series. He has gone 0 for 2 of the walk tonight.
Dude, you know what? Super emotional Brockhampton song, underrated, is it's off of Roadrunner, New Light, New Machine. I believe it's just called The Light. That shit brings you to tears, man. That shit is fucking gorgeous. It's a song that was made, one of the members of the band, his father sadly passed away from suicide. And that's what the track is about, is he's rapping about it. And it's a tearjerker, man. It's unbelievable. It's one of the best songs I've ever heard.
You know, so far in the last 3 days, kind of, they're just feeding him, kind of breaking balls off the plate.
I mean, how close to me, home for me, obviously, just because, you know, of my uncle. So, 0-1, here's the pitch. Low and inside, misses, low and outside, misses for a ball.
Handful of times.
Yeah, it's just called The Light. Was that a Bob Uecker quote? Maybe. Sox are on pace for 67 wins. Hilarious. Good group, just too many members for it to last. Nah, I just think, like, if one of the members wasn't just a piece of shit that kind of fucked up the vibe, I think they would have been fine. Lifted into right field for a base hit. You can't, like, come on, dude. Like, you ever, like, Wu-Tang Clan has, like, fucking 8 members.
There you go. You'll take that.
Like, shit. How many Wu-Tang members can I name off the top of my head? That's the real question. RZA, Jizza, Ghostface Killah, Raekwon, Old Dirty Bastard, Inspector Deck, Method Man. Who am I forgetting? I feel like I'm forgetting someone. And that's 7 guys.
Introduce a new rule in baseball. Hey, I prefer not to go to second.
Pass ball, you just stay?
Just stay right
My
there.
guy. Real.
Get one of those a game.
You got to do it. You're going to get another.
Master Killa, you God. See, there you go. 1-0. Inside, low and inside, taken for a strike count. Capadonna. I should have gotten Capadonna. I feel like a fucking idiot for forgetting Capadonna. I love Capadonna. Fuck! It's fine. Chef Nico, thanks for the gifted sub, buddy. I appreciate you. I always would have forgotten Master Kill and you God, though. They're good in their own right, though. 0-1, swung on a miss, count 0-2. Just isn't a Brockhampton, put it nicely, not my style. That's fine. Let's go.
He was automatically out.
0-2 is the count, bottom of the 7th inning.
Runner on and one away.
I'm maniacal.
2 strikes on Duran.
0-2 is the count. Here is the pitch for Jarren Duran. Grounded very weakly at foul.
Nate Eaton on deck. He came on in the DH spot to hit for Masataka. With the bases loaded in the 5th inning, he grounded out.
Sometimes I like to go back decades, listen to music. I was too young and snobby to give a fair chance. Yeah. You got to kill your snobbery, man. When you're listening to, like, when you're getting into any art form, you're just taking away great experiences from yourself. By giving your, like, you know, like, by just falling into too many preconceived notions. 0-2, swung on, lifted foul. Even though I hate, like, 95% of current country music, I'll still tune into a current country album, like, if I think it looks interesting. Shout out to the Great American Bar Scene. That's actually a good album. I really like that one. I like Tyler Schiller's, too.
Getting hits beyond that really has been. Hitting 213, he's only hitting 238 at Fenway. Same number of home runs.
0-2, here's the pitch. Way above the zone for a ball, count 1-2. Hog hates country. I don't hate it. I still have some albums I love. You know, Folsom Prison Blues by Johnny Cash is one of my favorites. Love that album. You enjoy the Rest of Freedom 250, Hog? Yeah, it was great. Great card. You see any correlation between the three teams that are currently run by Theo Epstein's underlings? Red Sox, Tigers, and Cubs, streaky offenses, never-ending pitcher injuries, unclutched rosters, maybe. DMX first two albums. I've listened to It's Hell and wait, the fuck is the name of it?
Kirk unable to hold on. Jerry, you always feel like there's one swing.
Oh, it's Dark and Hell is Hot. My brain is not working. That's a good album. Yeah, good album from DMX for sure. 9 Pound Hammer's pretty good. Redneck punk band. Hell yeah. Let's go. 1-2 is the count. Isn't a lot of love country in Iowa. Swung on, grounded foul.
Almost got inside the Red Sox dugout.
I was mixing up the words of the fucking album title in my name.
Not a bad thing if you can.
Shout out DMX. Where the hood, where the hood, where the hood at?
Inside out, up front. He's trying to hit the ball 110 every pitch.
I will say of 90s, of that era of 90s hip hop. 1-2. Swung on, lifted, foul. DMX isn't among my favorites, but, I understand why he's, so influential and why people love him so much. I'm more of a Jay-Z guy, more of a Nas guy, more of a Mobb Deep guy.
It was close for a little while.
Ain't no love in the heart of the city. I still haven't listened to Big L yet. I'll get around to him. I gotta listen to him. I gotta listen to Big Pun. Nasty Nas is the greatest rapper of all time. We'll not debate it. It's not a bad pick. Not a bad pick at all. Nas has the catalog. He's got the longevity. He's got the influence. Like, 90s hip hop just isn't 90s hip hop without Illmatic. Illmatic changed everything. Larpdale. Definitely not LARPing. I love hip hop. 2-2 grounded. Second base is there. Scoops throws to second. Out. No play at first. The runner is safe. It's not like there's a large discography for Big L, but it's so good. That's fine, though. I mean, if the music that's there is still great, that's all that matters. You like Lil Uzi Vert or Travis Scott? Never really got into Lil Uzi Vert. Travis Scott, yeah. I like Rodeo. I think Rodeo is a great album. Shout out to fucking Nightcrawler. I love Nightcrawler. I think that's my favorite Travis Scott song. Maria, I'm Drunk is really good, too. There's some good ones, man. There's some great ones. Problem with Big L is he died too soon to worry. He could have put out a lot of music. Yeah, it's a bummer, man. Same with him. Same with, Biggie. That guy had so much music to give to the world. Same with Tupac. So many of those guys died young. Mac Miller. Fuck, it makes me so sad that he died, man. It's weird the amount of deaths it took me to get out of it. It felt like I'd find someone connect to their music and something would happen. It's like, fuck. Biggie or Pac? I think Biggie's better. I think Biggie's got better albums in IMHO. Pac's still great, though. But yeah, Ready to Die is fucking phenomenal. Two-way, runner on first. Drake and Future are both good, too. I think Future is much better than Drake, TBQH, IMHO.
Nice pick by Kirk.
Drake still has some great albums. I'll always give him credit for Take Care. I'll always give him credit for Nothing Was the Same. I was genuinely shocked and sad when I read about Mac Miller's death at my job. He's just so young. He was so young and he was so creative. That guy was a real artist. He had so much to give. 1-0 way inside, misses for a ball. R.I.P. Oliver Tree. Yeah, it's a bummer. Bro died so young. Best rapper ever was Dr. Seuss. Bro had some great poems, that's for sure. Bro liked to rhyme.
He's been on base 3 times in this one.
Curses. He's truly the worstest with enough rhymes to spread throughout the boundless universes. Grounded to the shortstop, scooped up, throws to first, out number 3. 8th inning, here we go, 2-0 ball game. Hold a cold one like he hold an old gun, like he hold the microphone and stole the show for fun. Hold a foe for ransom, flows in tandem. Random, tantrum, phantom of the Grand Old Opry. Ask the dumb hottie, masked pump shotty, somebody stop me. Juice WRLD was way too young, too. Hardly come sloppy on a retarded hard copy. Afterwards, he departed in a jalopy. Watched the drop top poppy, known as the grimy, limey, slimy, try-me, blimey. All right. Been into old Waylon Jennings recently. Massive. Yeah, I like Juice WRLD. I still need to listen to his actual albums. TBQHIMHO. Woo! Let's go. The vibes are vibing, boys. The vibes are vibing. Since you like the different taste of music, that one album you should really check out is David Gray, White Ladder. Yeah, I wouldn't be against it. I start name dropping the original rap artists like the Fatback brand. LOL, throw you all off. Cook. Shout out to Grandmaster Flash on the Furious 5. I like him. Shout out Slick Rick. That's a, you know what? Like in terms of like 80s rap albums, The Adventures of Slick Rick has actually aged relatively well. Children's Story, all-time great song, man. Hoping for a lockout next season. We still have to watch this band of losers score 0 runs at Fenway. Real.
It matters where you stay. Hilton.
Time for our Ford employee pricing call to the bullpen. Greg Weissert is the new man. It is 2-0 Toronto to the 8th inning.
Roddy Rich fall off needs to be studied. Crazy. Public Enemy, Big Daddy Kane, rock him. Who the fuck did I listen to that I'm completely forgetting right now? Oh, KRS-One. That's a good old school hip hop album as well. It's a KRS-One album. Why the fuck am I forgetting its name right now? You know, it's the one that's got whoop whoop. That's the sound of the police.
He's one of their hottest hitters. Only 2 runs in the game. They got in the 3rd.
Yeah, The Return of Boom Bap from 1993. I really like that one. That one's pretty good. 0-2, swung on, grounded, first base side. I really like that album. I really liked his delivery. That was really good. You know, one of those pre-Illmatic bangers. Tribe Called Quest is awesome. It was I, the abstract, and me, the 5-footer. Yo, Fife, you remember that routine. Produced by DJ Premier. DJ Premier is great. 0-2, here's the pitch. Outside, misses for a ball, count 1-2. Yeah, Tribe Called Quest is great. Love the low-end theory. Love people's introspective travels. Midnight Marauders, great album. Top 5 rap artists for Hog. This is line into right field, down for a base hit. Picked up by Willier, thrown in. MF Doom, Kendrick Lamar are my 1-2. I go back and forth on who's my 1 and who's my 2. And like the other 3, it's so hard. Like Jay-Z's up there. Nas is up there for sure. Kanye's my number 3. I always forget to put Kanye as my number 3. Yeah, it's like Doom, it's Kendrick, it's Kanye, and then it's Jay-Z and Nas. Is M there? No. I'm not going to lie, boy. At this point, I don't know if Eminem cracks my top 10. Like, honestly. The more hip-hop I listen to, like, Eminem's discography just isn't that long, man. He has 3 great albums. And then afterwards, there's a very diabolical fall-off for the most part.
Now 6 on the year.
He has the Slim Shady LP, the Marshall Mathers LP, and the Eminem Show. That's 3 albums. Like, brother, like, fucking... Like, I haven't even, like, I've only listened to 3 Black Thought albums, and, like, I probably got him above M. Because of, like, cheat codes, you know, fucking Illidef Half-Life, and Things Fall Apart. And there's still, like, fucking 7 more Roots albums I gotta listen to. It is not the worst take ever. I don't know. What are you talking about? Fucking, like, this is easy. Like if you're talking about Discog, you're gonna talk about, like, longevity. Like fucking Jay-Z's got him beat. Nas has got him beat. Doom's got him beat. Kendrick has a better discography. Outkast has a bit better discography. So that's fucking, that is, you know, Andre and Big Boy. That's 2. Black Thought's got a better discography. Fucking Kanye's got a way better discography. There's a lot, man. There's a lot of great rappers all time.
Coming in, throwing strikes, 9 pitches, 7.
You know, multiple Wu-Tang members have probably a better discography, like Raekwon, you know, fucking Ghostface Killah. What are they feeding you out there in Iowa? Corn. We love corn. Like I said, I love Eminem, and he got me into hip-hop. So, like, I will always have appreciation for him. Freddie Gibbs has got a way better discography. Like, fucking, if we're talking again, a longevity and amount of actual great albums. No one actually listens to Jay-Z, says the guy who has not listened to Jay-Z. Go listen to Reasonable Doubt. Go listen to The Blueprint. Go listen to the Black Album. These are classic among classic albums with great fucking songs on there. And it's not even like I grew up listening to Jay-Z. In terms of peak, like, also, if I'm still going on guys better than Eminem, give me Prodigy from Mobb Deep. The Infamous is one of my favorite albums of all time. Absolutely is up there.
Into the 8th inning at Fenway.
Jay-Z had Eminem, one of his songs. Eminem was, yeah, but sick. He had a great feature. Brother, what about discography? And when I say Eminem has 3 great albums, is that an incorrect statement? That's a correct statement. Like, the fucking competition for, like, you know, like, the best rapper ever is extremely vast. So many of the GOATs list Eminem themselves. Yeah, that's sick. And they should. Like, yeah, he'd make my top 20. He'd probably make my top 15.
So another man in a scoring position for them.
Like, I don't know, like Q-Tip. Again, if we're talking about Tribe Called Quest, like, I'd take Q-Tip. Q-Tip has a better discography. I like his voice better as a rapper. 3-2 lined right field. Catches made out number 1.
Here's the throw. And he'll slide into third.
The GOAT rapper is the dude in the 50s.
So that, at the very least, advances the runner.
It's not rage bait. Like, just, I don't know, man. Listen to more hip-hop. Like, what are we talking about here?
1 down.
Like, let me list out my favorite rappers of all time right now. 1 second. Let me make a notepad. And, like, we can go through this together. Let's find out where I rank Eminem all time.
So that'll bring the infield in for
Text document. All right. So, like I said, one. Doom. Kendrick. This is lifted. Shallow right field. No one can make a play. Runner scores 3-0. Yay. Kanye. 4. For now, I'll put Jay-Z. I go back and forth, man. Nas is so good. Nas is so fucking good. So Jay-Z, Nas, like I said, like Black Thought's on there somewhere. So for now, I'll put him in the 6.
Infield's back. No stolen base. It's an easy catch.
Yeah, Pack. Where do you put Richard Cheese? Real. M doesn't need to continue pumping out albums. Yes, you do. If you want to be among the greatest rappers of all time, and like you're talking about a lot of things. You're talking about technical ability, which Eminem has as much as anybody else, 100%. You're talking discog. You're talking influence. Like discog is a big part of it, man. Like if you have a guy who's dropped 3 classic albums to a guy who's dropped fucking 6, like yeah, like I'm sorry. Like he has double your classics.
They have been very, very happy with the results. 15 home runs.
Like shit, man. Like I said, honestly, I put Freddie Gibbs above Black Thought. I think Freddie Gibbs is in my 6, honestly. I'm genuinely shocked Hog has this take. Like, I don't know, man. Like, fucking, have you listened to Kanye? Have you listened to Jay-Z? Have you listened to Nas? Have you listened to Freddie Gibbs? Have you listened to Doom? Like, I don't know. Like, fucking... Like, it's the crazy thing is to, like, say, like, this is crazy. It's not. It's not a crazy take. 1-2, swung on and missed, out number 2. I love me the Marshall Mathers LP as much as the next guy. That's one amazing album. If I'm comparing him to fucking Freddie... See, that's the thing with Biggie. Like, I don't think he's in my top fucking 8. Do I put him above Eminem, though? Not now, because I haven't listened to Life After Death yet. I've listened to Ready or Die. I haven't listened to Life After Death. For now, I'd have Eminem over Biggie. Because I've only listened to fucking Ready to Die, which is unbelievable, but I would take the Marshall Mathers LP over it. But I would take Ready to Die over the Slim Shady LP and the Eminem Show. Sox made Hog go Looney Tunes. I'm just like putting out reasonable takes. GG, we're down 3. Real. We've yet to score a single run, so it's not like it matters either way.
He has. In the series, really.
2 for 3.
Eminem's first 4 albums are amazing. Recovery's phenomenal. I like the Marshall Mathers LP 2 more than most, but it's not a great album. There's some duds on there. Love Headlights, though. Headlights is a great track. Berserk's fun. Rap God sadly bred a section of the most annoying hip-hop in the history of humanity. I don't entirely put that on M, though. It's not his fault he was so huge that he was inspiring a ton of people. Hog hates white rappers. Yeah, racism is like, I just think like that M's probably in the top 15 instead of the top 10. I remember when the Red Sox fans saw this team and said they're the best in the AL East. Media thought that too. But yeah, in the 8, I probably put Andre 3000, I think. Like, again, if I'm just looking at the strength of Outkast's discography, like fucking, their first 4 albums are all fucking classics. They're all amazing. ATLian, Stankonia, fucking, like, there's some great projects, man. Andre's got some unbelievable features, too. Emma, top 15 rapper. Are we insane? Again, like, I don't know, man. Like, what are we talking about here? I keep pushing back to this point. If you have 3 great albums and that's it, compared to guys that have, like, fucking 5+, then what are we talking about? Corey Taylor could spit a little. Maybe.
I'm Sarah Bowl.
Yeah, I'm Frank Bowl.
Yeah, 3 Stacks, absolutely top 10. Absolutely.
And with T-Mobile, it's been one
Better than Eminem. Probably more influential.
Internet's been perfect. The setup was
Like I said, I think I have Eminem over Biggie at this point. Where do I want to put Q-Tip is the real question, because I might put Q-Tip above Andre, honestly. It's very close. I love Tribe Called Quest, man. I really do. I think I'll put Andre just ahead. I'll put Q-Tip in my 9. Q-Tip in the 9.
Go ahead.
You ever seen White Boys, the movie? I have not.
USPS has increased daily package processing capacity by 46%.
Exactly. No Q-Tip, no Andre. That's a valid take. That is extremely valid take. Extremely valid take. You're not wrong. Q-Tip's super influential, man. Man, I'm not even talking about a guy like Common, because I haven't even gone through his full discography yet. But if you're putting a gun to my head and ask me, like, you know, where do I, like, rank B compared to, like, Eminem's discography, it's going toe-to-toe with the Marshall Mathers LP, man. B is unbelievable. That's a fucking amazing album. I think I'd put Eminem over him for now, because I still got to listen to the rest of his discog, though.
Toronto had 3-0 late, bottom half of the 8th inning.
See, where do I put Pusha T? Pusha T is also one of my favorite rappers ever, and, like, after Let God Sort Him Out, now his discog's looking crazy. Very comparable to Eminem, and longevity. I haven't listened to enough Lil Wayne to put him on the list, so that's my fault. This is grounded. Second baseman's there. Scooped up, throws to first. Because the thing is, Clips gets thrown under the radar, but they were hyper influential because of the like Pharrell's, you know, production style back then. Pharrell's production was everywhere back then. So influential. Pusha T, you can go bar for bar with anybody. I think I do rank Eminem above him, though. Pusha T just doesn't have the influence himself. Iron outside, misses for a ball, count 1-0. I think Pusha T's just below Eminem. He's probably like my fucking, who even knows? I do love him, though, man. I love me some Pusha T. He's got some of my favorite verses of all time. Like, he's got some of my favorite tracks of all time. Straight up. I haven't even talked about, like, some of my favorite, like, Griselda guys, like Benny the Butcher. I love me some Benny the Butcher. The only thing that holds him back in the greatest conversation is they just don't have the influence. I think they have the quality music, but they just don't have the influence. Also, someone mentioned J. Cole earlier. I mean, I like J. Cole. I'm not the biggest J. Cole guy ever, though. Like, I was in 2014 Forest Hills Drive, thought it was a pretty good album, but it was like, it didn't blow my mind like it did a lot of people. Can we stop pretending like the Red Sox have a shot? They're cooked. 3-1, swung on, laced up the middle, threw for a base hit. Oh, boy. I can't remember the name of the song. It's the you're thinking of the story of Adidon, which is legitimately one of the most venomous fucking diss tracks I've ever heard in my entire life. Love that fucking diss track. Love it. Drug dealing aside, ghostwriting aside, let's have a heart-to-heart about your pride. Even though you're multi, your soul don't look alive. The M's count different when baby divides the pie. Wait.
Marcelo Meyer, he's popped up, flied out, taking ball 4.
Where's P. Diddy on the list? He ain't. He's not on my list. Like, listen. If you're a big Diddy guy, then go ahead. Me personally, I cannot say that I am. Yeah, it was a story of Adidon. Play motherfucking Border Patrol. Grounded third base side from Meyer. Scooped up. Throws to first. Out number 2, unfortunately. I mean, if we're talking influence, like, where's Ice Cube on the list, man? Obviously, like, highly, highly influential. He's got a good discog. Me personally, like, I just don't know if I'd put him above M. Just because I like Eminem's music much more. But if you've listened to Ice Cube, if you've listened to America's Most Wanted, you can hear exactly where Eminem was pulling from. Like, Cube, like, there's, like, Eminem in a lot of ways doesn't rap the way he raps without Ice Cube. Obviously, he was pulling big from Redman as well. Pitch low, middle, taken for a strike, count 0-1. Oh, fucking, I completely forgot JPEG Mafia. I got Peggy above fucking Eminem. I don't give a shit. I love JPEG Mafia. I love his music. His discography is so fucking airtight. His worst album is his latest one, and even that's not a bad album. Ice Cube is a legend, for sure. It's just one of those things of, like, where do I prefer his music, you know? Because at the end of the day, like, fuck, I like him, but I don't, like, fucking adore him. You know? Don't think I've ever heard a song by him? That's on you, brother. That's on you. Peggy's production fucking pushes every single boundary. One of the best producers in the history of hip-hop. West Coast rap is goated. True. Man, I haven't even mentioned Mos Def. I haven't listened to his entire discog, though. That's why. I gotta, continue. I gotta keep digging through his shit. Playboy Cardi or Gunna? Me, personally, I like Cardi better. Gunna just bores me, straight up. Mos Def is so good. I love his feature on the Roots track, Double Trouble. Collab with Gorillaz is great. Agree.
This is what I bought from Whatnot. And if you are not checking out Whatnot, you're missing out.
You want me to listen to Diddy rap? No. Cannot say that I do.
Crown Nuggets are back at Burger King, and you're never too old to get your crown on.
EPMD. Looking at my list, I think Eminem is 11 after hashing it out. Because I like the Marshall Mathers LP more than I like the best Raekwon album that I've listened to, and more than the best Ghostface album I've listened to so far. Snoop's great. His discog is just not fucking consistent, like, at all. So yeah, I'd say M is at my 11 as of now. Eminem. Who did I say I'd put after him? I was talking about him earlier. Woof.
Don't be mad. Do you have any glue?
Oh, I said I put Biggie right after him, so Biggie's in my 12. Travis is an extremely solid discography. Extremely solid. I gotta listen to more Common, man. Common will be up there. I love B. B is such an unbelievable album. So good. Hot take, I don't like Jay-Z. It is a hot take, for sure. Listen, man, Reasonable Doubt is so good. Black Album's so good. Kendrick number 1. He's my number 2 because of how much I love Doom. But, like, Kendrick's up there. He's my number 2. He's right there. His discog is just so consistent. So consistent. It's so great. I think Drake is fucking awful. I don't think Drake is awful. I think he hasn't, put effort into an album in a decade, though. Common's great, man. I think I gotta listen to, like, Water for Chocolate. I gotta listen to his other shit.
I'm gonna bring up Nathan Lucas for the first time tonight. Did a good year at the plate, hitting .309.
You know what's interesting is, like, I'm a huge Tyler the Creator guy. Like, huge Tyler the Creator guy. But, like, the thing is like, my favorite album of his, he really isn't even rapping that much. Like, Igor is one of my favorite albums of all time, but, like, that shit is not really a hip-hop album for the most part. It's doing other shit. It's mostly like R&B and pop. 1-0, top of the zone, taken for a strike. Count evens up 1-1. Where do you have Vanilla Ice on your list? Nowhere. I don't know, man. I don't know how you can listen to a track like What More Can I Say? Or, you know, Dirt Off My Shoulder. Or The Evils. Or there's so many great Jay-Z songs, man. Justify My Thug. I love that shit. Yeah, I thought it was mid. I thought Iceman was mid. I gave like a strong 5, light 6. Yeah, I like the new Vince album. Vince album's pretty good. You know, not one of my favorite. Threats is very good. I really like Threats. Moment of Clarity. That's another great one off of the Black album. Worst about being a Tyler the Creator fan is telling your parents that you're gay. Huge. I don't care, man. Igor's an amazing album. That's one of the greatest albums ever created. 2-2 pitch. Swung on the line, left field. Down for a hit, unfortunately. Sox down 0-31 when down by 3 runs. Like, you're going to listen to a track like fucking New Magic Wand or A Boy Is a Gun or Gone, Gone, Thank You and not ascend into a higher plane of being. Like, that's on you. Like, that's on you, brother. Makes sense. Definitely a lot more of a public political forward album. But yeah, I like the new Vince album. Like, I like the political angles on it. I liked what he was trying to say. The production for me was just okay. You know, I thought it was okay. I thought it was fine. I thought it was well produced. Thought it was clean. But, like, it wasn't the most interesting instrumentals I've ever heard in my entire life. 50 Cent, Get Rich or Trying. See, that's one of my hot takes is, like, fucking 50 is just not one of my goats, man. Like, there are bangers on that album for sure, but it's not the most consistent album of all time for me. It's really good, but, like, to me, it's not, like, one of my absolute favorites. Vince is good, but mid. I can't say that. I like some of the early hops and stuff. I listened to Pound Syndrome, and I wanted to kill myself, so sadly, I can't fully get on board. Honestly, part of the reason of what's knocking Eminem is fucking, fucking, the Hobson influence, the fact that, like, he's the reason for, like, Logic and, like, all of these awful fucking, lyrical miracle rappers that, like, have nothing to say in their music except that they rap fast. I do give him credit for inspiring Kendrick, though, because Kendrick was inspired by him as well. So that cancels it out. Dude, you can get through that album all the way through without skipping. It's not one of the great. Yeah, but that's not like a high bar. Like, for classics, that's not a high bar at all. Like, there's a ton of albums I can listen to, like, without skipping once. Kendrick ass, said the guy who's incorrect and said something dumb. Like, that's crazy. Like, yeah, like, I listened to Good Kid, Mad City and was like, this is bad. I listened to the fucking, Section 80, To Pimp a Butterfly. Thought, like, this is bad. That's insane to me. He had to be there for 50 in 2003. Fair enough. 2-1 pitch. Swung on, fouled up. Very weakly hit. Gasper goes back, makes a catch out, number 2.
Straw coming up next. And for the Red Sox, due up in the 9th inning, Rafael Abreu Contreras.
Iceman doesn't have any skips for me. I don't know. I mean, dude, there's some fucking boring tracks on there, dude. There's some good ones. There's a couple ones that made me want to go to bed. You're knocking him because he doesn't have enough good albums, or is the others as well? It's just like, yeah, I'm trying to talk about quality of discog. Like, to me, like, M dropped 3 classics, for sure. And then the rest of his discography is like, I don't know, man, you go to listen to Kamikaze and, like, think this is a great album. Or, like, Revival, fuck. And, like, if you're an all-time great, you get one stinker. Like, Nostradamus is one of the worst albums I've ever heard, and that was made by Nas. People try to pretend it's, like, an okay album. It's not. Nostradamus is fucking garbage. That shit is ass. And, like, you're allowed one stinker at least.
The Scots have seen a soccer win anyway. None here at Fenway Park.
Yeah, easily. Like, I'm sorry, if you think fucking, like, Iceman has an 80th of the creativity, like, that To Pimp a Butterfly had put into it, you're on drugs. Like, you're joking me? Like, the instrumentals on To Pimp a Butterfly are so fucking creative, so full of passion. Wesley's Theory, fucking Mama, These Walls, Blacker the Berry. Are you kidding? Okay, Tubby, came to your Sox talk, not your shitty music takes. Damn, crazy. Then get the fuck out then. Like, I give a shit what you have to say about anything. I'd insult what you look like, but no one knows what you look like. You fucking pussy. See you later. No one cares. Bye. The fucking door's down the hall to the right, dumbass. Oh my God. That's your favorite Nas album? Really? I mean, it's bold. It takes risks for sure. What a fucking loser that guy is, dude. Like, what a fucking fraud.
The Norwegians, here comes the 3-2. That's a shot into the left field.
What a fucking asshole. Line in the left field, down for a base hit. Runners into second and third.
Straw with a double with 2 down, second and third. Toronto's trying to put this game on ice in the 9th.
Straw went down and got this ball.
We're chilling, boys. Sly Fox. See, I'm completely on you with the Sly Fox train. Sly Fox is one of my favorite Nas tracks of all time. If he stopped at 3 albums, he'd be higher? No. Like, because that's why fucking Biggie's, like, capped out at a certain level for me. I love that, too. It's like, you want to talk about the Boston Red Sox? Why? They're losing 3-0. There's runners at second and third with 2 away. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you have no hobbies. Like, shut the fuck up. Andrew Bailey, sure. Yeah, I love Mobb Deep. The Infamous is unbelievable. Phenomenal album. The same deal with Tupac. It's why Tupac isn't higher up on my list. I mean, we're awful. We're going to lose, so why does it fucking matter? Real. The Message is the best Nas jam ever. My favorite The Message song is The Message by Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5. Unbelievable track. All right. Game's almost over, luckily, fellas. You know, 2 away in the top of the 9th inning. All eyes on me, Greg Double Disc. I still gotta go to it, man. I know the hits off of that album. I know All Eyes on Me. I know, like, the fucking, like, Ambitions as a rider. But, like, I need to listen to the entire thing. 1-0. High middle taken for a strike. Count evens up 1-1. I listened to, was it Me Against the World? And I really like that album. I love that Tupac album. That song by Nas, I Gave You Power. It's a great one. I talked about Nostradamus earlier. Garbage album. Genuinely garbage. It's the worst album Nas has ever created. People try to downplay how bad it is. It's genuinely horrific. Someone asked me what my favorite Jay-Z album was earlier. Sorry, I completely missed that. The Black Album, I think. No, probably Reasonable Doubt, but the Black Album is right behind it. It's like Reasonable Doubt, the Black Album, Blueprint as my 1, 2, 3. The Infamous, the best hip-hop album of all time. It's not a bad take. Not a bad take. I haven't listened to any of West Side Boogie. Listen to plenty of West Side Gun. 1-2, swung on him as strikes him out. Bottom of the 9th inning, boys. The nightmare is almost over.
Whatnot is an app where you can buy and sell all sorts of collectibles. You need to get on there because you never know what you're going to find.
If I Rolled the Roll, good one. Black Album's amazing. I'll give us a classic rock. Absolutely. Absolutely. Shout out to Rush. Rush is great. Love Rush. Love Pink Floyd. Love the Beatles. Love Yes. Love me some Yes.
I'm so glad I'm adding this Funko Pop to my collection. This was a success. When you're on Whatnot, it's too much fun.
Crown Nuggets are back at Burger King, and you're never too old to get your crown on. Let kids
Oh, Bob Seger. I know a couple Bob Seger tracks. I've never listened to any of his albums, I think. I got to listen to some more fucking Bob Dylan. I've only listened to like one Bob Dylan album. We're chilling, boys. We're chilling. I have not seen A Complete Unknown yet. Just don't see him live. He's like 80 years old.
Reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections.
Add it to your list.
Tell your doctor
Huge.
if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Imagine being 1,000,000 miles away.
Favorite 80s group? That's a tough question, man. Who is my favorite 80s group? Who was dropping in the 80s like that I'm not thinking of right now? Because the 80s, not like in terms of mainstream music, not some of my favorites of all time. Night Moves is great. Finally an artist I've heard of. Real. I feel like most of my favorite like progressive rock music was coming out in the 70s. What was Brian Eno dropping in the 80s? Was he dropping some classics in the 80s yet? Probably. MJ Prince fan. Oh yeah, everyone loves MJ. Everyone. I gotta fucking listen to more of these Brian Eno albums, man. He's got so much good shit. Max Kellerman. Yeah, I know that. I do know that Max Kellerman used to be a fucking signed rapper. Damn Brian Eno reference. Oh yeah, dude. Like I fucking like Remain in Light. Like it's probably one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite Talking Heads albums. I know he produced that. Before and After Science, phenomenal Brian Eno album for sure. 0-1 swung on, fouled off. Count 0-2. It is Louis Varland. True. Eno was lost in the 80s. Tragic.
Sox have stranded 13 in the game.
0-2 swung on and missed on a pitch 80 feet above the zone. Just wonderful. We're old heads. But yeah, obviously I love MJ. Michael Jackson's awesome. I've listened to a little bit of Tom Waits. I love Rain Dogs. Rain Dogs is definitely my favorite Tom Waits album. Love the title track. That shit is so good. Inside a broken clock, flashing the wine for the Rain Dogs. Pitch swung on, fouled off. Jay-Z in My Lifetime remix is fire. Yeah, I like DMX. Don't love him. Like, he's not one of my all-time favorites. But, yeah, I acknowledge DMX's influence and that, you know, he's dropped some great albums. For sure. All right. Adrian Bellews, The Real Sauce. Already Talking Heads, though. Cook. Waits, his voice is on. Nah, it works, man. It works on some tracks. Like I said, Rain Dogs, Walk in Spanish. There's some tracks where it's like, you know, it's like maybe I don't prefer it, but it works when it works. 0-2. Way inside for a ball. There was a Nick Cave album I listened to that I really liked. What the fuck was that Nick Cave album I thought was really good? There's some great tracks on that one. Great songwriter, voices meh. Pink Moon. That's Nick Drake. You're thinking of Nick Drake. Not a big Nick Drake guy. I know some people are fucking head over heels for him. Yeah, it's Abattoir Blues, The Lyre of Orpheus. There's a track on here that I fucking love. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. Yeah, Easy Money. I love Easy Money. That's my favorite Nick Cave song. Two-way here in the bottom of the ninth. This game is thankfully almost over. Here's the pitch. Way outside, misses for a ball. Count 1-0. King Crimson. Yeah. Not one of my absolute favorites, but like, you know, In the Court of the Crimson King is a great album for sure. I just couldn't fuck with Red. It's one of my hottest takes of all time. It's just like, I really was not fucking with Red. 0-1. I know people love that album. Swung on a miss, count 0-2. 13 games under 500, but there's still World Series contender. Exactly. Tool love them. A lot of people love them, man. They're extremely influential. So influential. 0-2 pitch. Swung on a miss, strikes him out. Game over. Sox lose. All right. So the music talk is done for now. I mean, maybe we'll resume next time the Sox have an awful game that no one gives a shit about. Shutout. You lost 3-0. Great work, guys. What a game. What a game from the fellas. Hell yeah. Love y'all. Have yourselves a phenomenal evening. Go